basically abandoned your ship and jumped on the new ship. So the ship is not actually on fire, which is a good thing, but it did take a bit of damage, as you can see if you look at the
Yeah, didn't the
ships.
sails get screwed up?
Yep, the sails got screwed up because somebody aimed for those too, I think. As you sadly see the Revenant's revenge, finish swirling and disappearing into the dark.
Okay, what's going on here? Well, I wonder.
I hope we got everybody off.
Well, everybody that needs oxygen.
Well,
I know we got the animals. I know we got
the captain's
most
quarters.
of the important stuff. No, we got what's her name?
The steamer trunks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said that, and you even got my gun for me. That was awesome of you. Thank you.
Well,
I know it was like third on the list or fourth on the list, but hey, I was on the list, man. I'm happy about that.
You were,
made
but
it on the list.
Yeah.
I'm still mad at myself for remembering and then forgetting the stupid body.
You know what? I'm sure that given enough time and enough bodies, that Lily can do a good job.
I know, it just made Jim way too happy.
I was so glad that the body was forgotten. All that work put into it, and the body was left to go to the bottom of the ocean.
Do you want me to swim down and get it?
Well, not by yourself, but yes.
Or sink down and get it?
So the question is, so you are planning on to basically stay in the exact same spot you were getting into a big ship battle and do a salvage operation, right?
Yes.
I mean, we've got to make repairs anyway, so yes.
Yeah. So we need to do salvaging and ship repairs.
Yeah. But, yeah.
But we will have, since she's not here, we'll have Von Tiba being our lookout because she's got amazing perception.
The eyes of an eagle, literally plucked them out and sewed them in herself.
But if said person who plays said character is not here, who's rolling?
It means nothing bad can happen.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
God.
I say that and you believe it.
Does really well today.
No, we don't. We're just smiling and nodding.
I mean,
all of a sudden,
you would not make our lives interesting.
Bone Tibia goes, the plane. So, who is leading up the repair crew and who is leading up the salvage crew?
I'll lead up the salvage.
Oh,
unless
I'm in charge of the ship, but I have no carpentry skills, so I guess I'll take care of repairs anyway.
I have watercraft. I don't have.
Yeah, but watercraft isn't that like
that's steering the boat?
I know, but I'm just saying. I think I have a like some tools, but no, I don't even have tools.
I
have a hammer.
Before we get too far into that discussion, Jim, did any of the people who decided they wanted to join our crew from the ship we defeated have carpentry skills?
They are just NPC sailors, so they have the bare minimum. Any player would be better to do it than them.
Okay.
I mean, you can totally do it, but
I think the cook should be working on that.
But what if a player had amazing leadership skills and persuasion / intimidation to motivate said crew?
It depends. Which are you using? Leadership to inspire them or intimidation to whip them into shape? The two do not complement each other from the same person. Unless you want them to think you're bipolar. I
mean, couldn't hurt. But I would want, they're living, so I would probably want to use leadership to inspire them.
Okay, so I can't give you advantage since you terrified them into surrendering. So go
Yeah.
ahead and give me your leadership check. Give me your persuasion.
Persuasion check. You can't give me advantage, but I can use inspiration,
You totally can use inspiration.
which I just did.
Okay, then you do have advantage. Good thing you
Ooh.
did too, because you are a mediocre inspirational speaker.
Yeah.
Instead, you became an amazing
I was,
inspirational
but
speaker.
then I got my second wind.
But then you became tangible and let your boots hit the deck, and your boots stepping totally made the intimidation far better than a Spector.
Exactly. Inspiration.
Or we can just say, Skippy, intimidate.
Oh,
Skippy, motivate. Because he starts whipping guys off the side.
that's a far bigger problem.
I mean, aren't you glad it's on your side now?
Yeah.
I'm sure they're going to have a lot of trust for the thing that was killing their crewmates about an hour ago.
Killing.
I mean-
he was going through them like they were like,
Yeah.
chum in the water. I mean,
That was when we were enemies. We're all friends now, and I rolled a 23 on my persuasion to prove it.
Okay.
Yep. So with your amazing inspirational speech, the crew starts immediately getting back to putting their boat back together. Go ahead and roll me a d6, Captain.
Okay.
do they have spare sails?
You know what? There's a 50-50 shot. Why don't you roll me dice, and if it comes up low, yes. This way it's not my fault. And go ahead and put 4 hit points back on the ship.
That would be low.
That you're supposed to roll a d100.
Oh, damn it.
That'd be high.
I rolled a d20.
Unfortunately, apparently their previous sails were damaged in a previous fight when some smugglers burned them horribly and they're all patchy.
Okay, so we need to recover the sails from the Revenge too.
Can you drag sails up from the deep
It'll
that
take a
are
while.
waterlogged? I
You
don't
can
think you
attempt.
can.
I
Yeah,
mean,
we can.
Those
I mean,
sails are like hundreds
hundreds
of
of pounds. Yes,
that are when they're
but we
dry.
have Skippy,
Oh, okay.
who has a strength of 20.
But can Skippy go up and down?
Okay.
No, we just have to tie the sails to something, and he can pull it up.
Okay. Where's the hit points on the new ship?
I can't even open it, so
you should be able to. Let me see.
it just opens a blank box.
New ship.
Yeah, it just opens a blank box.
Oh.
It's because you only have access to seeing it, not to editing it. There you
No,
go.
I mean
Now you can
literally,
edit.
it's a blank box.
We'll hit refresh because I just gave you access.
Which is funny because I could open it before, but shit happens. There we go.
And it could be multiple people are in it too. That can cause problems.
Well,
So
somebody had
Hiccups.
on the ship's hit points, you see you're currently 113 out of 175.
Which is better than the negative whatever the Revenge is at.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
basically her spine broke and she broke into pieces. And thankfully you got the chunk that you're spiritually bound to and hoisted it on the ship.
I'm not spiritually bound to anything. I'm just a hunk of bad.
My bad, I'm trying to edit shit. Don't mind the random things.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Flipping some halberd on the deck, he's practicing his halberd.
Oh, was it a
I'm-
halberd or a glaive?
No, I'm trying to edit it and I clicked it.
Hey. Hey,
I'm a little slow.
As long
You've
as
been
you're
out of it
aware.
for a couple weeks, so it's all right.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody's
up
in
to-
there.
Good, sorry.
Yeah, 8 whole cannons.
Hey,
So,
that's better.
James,
Yeah.
do you remember the two-handed weapon that Glyth picked up in the cave of with the Oni? Way back in the day.
Way back in the day. Two sessions ago.
So I recorded. Was it only two? Seems like longer. I recorded it down, but I didn't remember if this was accurate. You'd posted up on the thing. Melee weapon, attack +7, reach 10 feet, one target, hit 15, 2d10 +4 slashing damage. I think the attack +7 was for the Oni when he was using it, and the +4 was when a normal person was using it, right?
Well, the plus would be the person's stat bonus.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So,
all
but
the
it was
weapon does is reach and the damage.
But it was a magical weapon, you said, but you didn't give us the stats. It didn't say
It
it
was
plus
just magical weapon.
one or
Yeah, it was a +1 magical weapon.
Oh, +1. Okay, thank you. That's all I needed to know. Thank you.
And if you want to
I'll jump off the ship now if you want. I don't.
And if you want to use that glaive, it's basically a two-handed weapon.
Yeah. That's why Glyth is
does,
going to be using it.
It does
that's what he does.
1d10 damage plus your strength modifier. His was in fact 4.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool. Thank you.
When you
should
steal
I jump off the? Should I jump off the ship with a cannonball in my hands and sink to the bottom and go rooting around in the old ship? And if so, who wants to go with me?
We got Undead crew that's going to go with you.
And do you have swim speed naturally, by the way?
Where would I find
it? Would be
that?
on your character sheet.
I have a strength of 18 and a dexterity of 14. Do I have swim speed naturally? I don't know. It's
unless you're like a mermaid or something, probably not.
No.
I don't see it. But I could probably power through it.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, it's just your swim speed's what, half?
Yeah. It just means that you're disadvantaged for like most stuff underwater because water.
Yeah. Okay, so would that be something that would carry over from when he was Trollkin, or would that be something that was part of being the undead part?
No, because Trollkin don't have it either.
Okay, but he was a wave rider Trollkin. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Nope, unfortunately, any of those abilities rotted off when you became a rotting corpse.
Got it. That's what I thought. Okay, cool. So yeah, I don't think so. I didn't put it on here, so no.
So, are we sure nobody else wants to go with him just in case there's like crabs?
Glyth could go with me, couldn't he?
Yeah, I can go with. I don't mind. I'm sorry. I'm editing the my character sheet.
That's okay. You can do that while we're floating down.
Yeah, no, I
we're
was just
sinking fast.
That's why I'm not responding.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna stay and oversee the ship's repairs.
So James, I'm gonna. Is the chat still the same as? Oh, it's still here. Good. Okay, I'm gonna.
I was gonna say, what are you talking about, chat?
I'm trying to see from 2 weeks ago to see if I took any damage. I don't remember, and for some reason my health is full.
Well, it should be on your token. I mean, if your health is full, then most likely you
If I remember, we really didn't get hit. It was just the ship got pummeled.
The ship got that crap shot.
And then we basically just went through their crew like, a scythe through wheat,
Yeah. Well, and I have an AC of 17, but
yeah,
I wasn't sure. So
no,
all right.
We barely. The ship got pummeled, but we went through it like nothing.
Well, except I thought that either the captain or that one feller, I thought resisted a lot of damage and also did a little bit. I could be mistaken.
So if you're staying on the boat, put your token in the red box.
Oh.
No. Do we need 2 of us on the boat? Do we need 3 of us on the boat?
Well, Skippy's up here, so
Oh, yeah.
unless you want Skippy just roaming around doing, whatever he feels like.
I mean, I think the bitch would be hauling Skippy back on the boat afterwards.
Yeah,
that too.
I mean...
No, but we need Skippy to, haul everything up. There's nothing like a 4,000-pound, mechanoid with tentacles.
Will Skippy be able to follow directions, or are you going to give him pre-made directions, or how's this going to work?
I'm going to stay up here with him.
Okay, so he's not going down.
No, because again, we wouldn't. It would be a pain in the ass to get him back up on the ship.
Yeah, because we're not near land.
He weighs 4,000 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get the backup sails, guys. We're going to have to limp it or something.
Sorry,
I don't know.
14,000.
Oh.
Okay.
Not 2 cars.
He weighs
7 cars.
He weighs 2.5 cars.
That's about 4,000 or 5,000 pounds.
God, I hate doing this.
The average car is about 3,500 pounds. The average car, yeah. So 4 cars.
Does that mean you're going with him, Captain?
Well, I just think that I just worry that there's going to be crabs or something, and they'll need some help.
Well, yeah. I've got me and the Ogren. I mean, we're the 2 most powerful fighters. So shouldn't you stay up there and keep?
Okay, if you can hit
people. I think
we have all these new people that we probably need to keep an eye on.
Who's going to pick up your axe?
I'll shove it up my ass. I don't know.
Okay, then I'll stay out. I'll stay up on the ship. But shout if you need anything.
Sure, I'll do that. I'll
gurgle.
I'll send up some warning bubbles. Actually, can we tie some ropes to me and Glyph?
So how many ropes you taking?
Well, 1 for each crew member if we have enough, or actually
you have a ship full of ropes, so
okay,
you could tie a rope to each of you guys. That's not a problem.
How far down is it?
Oh.
You don't know. I mean, nobody's pitched a anchor to see how far the water goes, to test its depth.
All right. Let's do that. Is there an anchor tied off still, or did we lose that in the attack?
This boat's totally got an anchor.
Okay, great. Let's make sure it's tied off before we.
Okay, somebody give me a watercraft, because that sounds like something sailors would do with that skill.
I'll do it.
Do it.
I actually have a watercraft.
Do it.
I hope I did it right. Oh. Wait, that wouldn't be strength attribute, would it?
If you're hauling an anchor or a weight, I mean, that could totally be strength if you want to say it.
Oh,
okay.
Well, shit me.
So you know that it's about a solid 2,000 feet to the bottom.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You're in open waters. This is the open channel in the ocean.
I don't think we're getting anything off the bottom, guys. I don't think we have 20,000 feet of rope. If it's 2,000 and we're sending a bunch of people over the edge, yeah, I don't think the boat would sink if we had 20,000 feet of rope.
I thought 2,000, which is
2,000 per person, because you're going to need a rope per person to haul my big ass up and the Ogren's big ass up holding stuff. That doesn't even count for the for the all the crew members that were going to go with us to help.
So without stripping the ship, to the point of danger with rope, you could get 1 line that can go to the bottom.
All right.
So if you want to take 1 line to the bottom of the ocean.
Would 1 line hold an Ogren and myself?
Well,
the 2 biggest people.
Your ballast, it's not holding you up per se.
Would it pull us up is what I'm asking.
Yeah, you could You could probably be pulled up slowly and gently. I mean, you're not going to be yoked up instantly to the surface. You wouldn't want to be. But I
All
mean,
right, guys.
it's one rope the size of your upper arm. Think about
Your
it.
forearm, yeah.
All right, guys. Do you think this is a good idea? I mean, what do we need from down there, first of all, so I know what to get?
As
body.
much as the body, some
We can make a new
necrotite.
body. We got dead bodies all over the ship right now. We just put them in a cold area and
No,
wait till.
what they're wanting is the specific dead mannequin body they made. Remember?
Yes,
The one
but it was made by
Bone
our
Tibia.
Bone Tibia, who rolled and made it with a few other bodies put together. Why couldn't they Bone Tibia do that again? Is what I'm asking. We got
Because
a lot
you're
of.
missing a female satyr's skull with horns, as opposed to these humans on the ship you're currently on, and the fact that their feet have toes and not hooves.
The paladin was a satyr.
The Cirrus, she's
Cir-
a
Oh, the
satyr.
Sirius. Oh,
Yeah.
she
Yeah,
is. I didn't realize. I forgot
she's a
that. Okay.
Satix. It's basically an
Um.
all-female species of horned, hooved-legged,
Yeah. I know what a satyr is.
Fortunalis.
Captain, how would she feel about if we cut off her head and her feet?
She's a member of the crew, for God's sake.
Maybe your captain likes playing with those hooves. Just saying.
Maybe you got
I
a
have
hoof
a
fetish. Yeah.
I just like that she's horny.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway, so we need to at least recover those parts to attach to a new body.
Yeah.
And I thought,
I mean, Bone Tibia put a
Marduck
lot of work in making a complete replica of her. I mean, there was a
and
lot
rolled
of
like a
work put in.
20, so.
Yeah, but I mean, with enough, we got a lot of dead bodies. We killed how many people in this ship? There's the captain. There's the first
Yeah,
mate.
but
There's
kind
like,
of turned most of them into like a bloody mist.
well, that wasn't me. That was Skippy. So Skippy needs to go look for a satyr to cut some pieces off. Next time we hit land.
Well, this is a Signar ship, and there would not be one of them on the ship because they are all evil.
I said when we hit land next time.
So I think we can go, because I thought, Marduck, you had something you need to get to. Also.
Well, as much of the necrotite as we could get.
Because Skippy
It
uses a
blew up.
lot of that shit.
Yeah.
He uses
That, and
100.
it's-
What it's like, only 50 pounds. That's the regular steam jacks. He's 100 pounds, but necrotite is more efficient than coal.
Yeah, and it only lasts like an hour. So he's not active all that much.
Power him down. Save the necrotite.
And I think we have enough time while we're making repairs to make one trip down and back, if we're efficient about it, and
so just bring like
you guys don't get
all
into
right.
trouble.
So no. Let's not take any of the crew, undead crew. Okay. It's just Glyph and I. Glyph, are you okay with that?
And then a net. So we need
6,000
feet.
Sorry,
of rope.
what?
Are you okay with just you and I going down to the bottom of 2,000 foot depth?
Hell yeah, let's
ocean?
go stab some fucking eldritch deities.
Okay. And then
or a crab.
Giant crabs.
Yeah. My bile cannon definitely won't work under there, but will his cannon work under there at all?
It will not, because it is in fact gunpowder.
So let's leave our guns and just take our bladed and smashing weapons and stuff.
Are you sure you don't want any magical support? I can cast Thunderwave.
I mean, if you just want to
you don't weigh a lot,
the entire ocean.
If you don't weigh a lot, so I think going down and coming up for you would be easier, and you could come up on your own and say, "Hey, bring them up" or something if we had to.
Exactly. I don't weigh anything, and I can actually send my thoughts up.
Oh yeah,
but I didn't know
the range. So
well, no, but I don't have to go all the way up to I mean, I might as well at that depth, but.
Yeah.
I mean, if somebody wanted to be a really slick and cool salvager, you'll take a wineskin, fill it with air, and if you send the wineskin up, that's when you want them to pull the rope.
Oh,
But that's just, from my previous life when I used to do
okay.
scuba diving.
Neat. That's a
It's
smart.
one of the easiest ways to signal somebody is just send up a balloon.
Cool. Okay. Real quick, did I loot the first mate's body before I?
You did loot the first mate's body.
Okay. Do I need to write down what was in his body?
Well, if you didn't write it down, then you must have lost track of whatever you looted, huh?
I didn't get a message saying what it was.
Well,
You
then
mean you
apparently
didn't get the chainsaw arm?
What? Chainsaw arm? He had a spinning mechanical blade. That's all
Yeah.
I heard last time, and I wasn't given anything like any details on it, so I didn't know.
He attacked you with it a couple times.
Yeah, it was a spinning mechanical blade. That's all I heard.
Okay, it's a magic tech blade. Do you have the ability to use that?
But I could sell it if I
Marduck should.
needed to.
I can, but I already have one.
Oh. Can you dual wield?
No, well, I have a mechanical cutlass, so yeah.
Yeah, this one was a greatsword.
Yeah.
Think of it as a Space Marine sword with the chainsaw head.
I might be
They
able
actually
to learn that. I don't know.
They actually have great
sell it.
chain swords, but yeah.
Okay, so it's a +1 magic tech greatsword.
But it requires energy for you to use it.
Okay. I'm just getting the stats. That's all.
Basically, I need to make a generator for you.
Yep.
Okay.
Let
I'll worry about it later. I don't want to use it right now.
Well, then worry about it later. Then jump off the
Okay.
ship.
I'm jumping off the
But write it
ship.
down.
I did. I jumped off
Okay.
the ship. I didn't.
Okay.
He had really great armor too. I wanted to.
You probably
Yeah.
don't want to put his armor on because that will weigh you down ridiculously in the water.
But I wanted to write it down. Is all I'm saying. But if you
Okay.
remember everything, then that's fine. I'll ask later.
I will
I'm
give
sorry.
it to you later. Remember to ask. How about that?
I'll try.
If you don't remember to ask, I won't tell you.
I'm old, so our memories don't work.
So you
very well
decided
anymore.
you didn't
Anyway,
need me?
It's up to you.
No,
make
you
that
can
decision.
take a balloon
I'm
instead
taking,
of me.
I'm taking a balloon filled with air, and I'm taking glyph, and I'm grabbing a cannonball, and glyph is going to hang onto the rope right about 10 feet up from me. So I'll pull us both down, and then I'll just drop one cannonball, and we can be pulled up. And the net, like Marduck suggested, because that was a great suggestion. So we can net up stuff. So we want the body if we can get it, and we want the as much necrotite as we can find, and those are the main things, right?
Well, might as well try to grab one or two of the cannons if we can too.
No, we grabbed the cannons.
You grabbed the cannons when it was sinking. That was part of your desperate ploy to grab shit and put it on the boat.
Yeah.
If you can't get the body, we at least need the head and hooves, but preferably the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
On the plus side, cannon-wise, you now have exactly twice as many cannons as you can mount on the ship.
Yeah, so.
Nice.
You can totally sacrifice some cargo to put one on the front and one on the rear, but pretty much, you're maxed out on cannons that this thing
bow
had
chasers.
all the cannons it needed mounted on it before. As your sunken ship can testify.
Eventually, we're going to get a bigger ship or another ship and have two ships and more cannons. So we'll keep those in.
Look who's getting so cocky about a bigger ship.
Hey, we got a bigger ship this time, so.
I was going to say, you didn't take care of your last one.
Yeah, we did. We took care of it long enough to get this one.
Okay, so the two of you grab the rope and you're jumping, right?
Yeah, I got a cannonball under one arm, and Glyph is 10 feet off up from me. He's got the net, and I've got the balloon, the Bota flask full of air.
Well, I'm assuming the net's tied to the rope, right? Because it would be silly not to have it tied to the rope.
Sure.
Okay, as you guys are plunging into the depths, you're
Mhm.
zipping down pretty fast since you're nice and weighed down.
Dark
And
vision.
dark vision is showing you just blurry gray for 60 feet as you're going. Because remember, dark vision is just black and white.
Yep.
Now you're dark vision underwater, which is even more annoying.
Mhm.
So are you tied to the rope or just holding on to the rope? Doesn't really matter. I'm just asking for flavor text.
I'm holding on just in case.
Okay, so as you are whizzing down the ocean with the rope, each of you give me a perception check. Not that you can see much.
All right. So with disadvantage?
Yep, with disadvantage. As you see little fish float by, and you get that classic old 60s TV show style flipper animals. The puffer fish goes by, then a little tiny squid goes by, then a cuttlefish runs away from you guys.
That's not too
Okay.
bad.
No, that's not bad at all. With 16. So you see bits of the wreckage sinking down as you're catching up to them with your extra ballast. So is Glyph
Right.
gonna roll perception?
I can roll perception, sorry. Just straight perception?
Yep. It's gonna be at disadvantage, so.
Well, I'm gonna roll great anyways.
No, you
Ha
did good.
ha ha ha. Okay, 13. Yeah, you see like some dangly rope descending as you guys are zipping down to the bottom.
You didn't roll a 1, so we're
Okay.
great.
So as you guys are going down, you feel the current wisping. It's pulling at your clothes and your hair and some of the holes in your rotten bodies. Give me your athletics check as you're kind of like making sure you follow the debris field that you see going down. It's totally that Little Mermaid scene where the ship is sinking. Okay. Solid numbers there, 17 and 16. As you guys go zipping down with the what you believe is the wreckage, and you see this very large, very sprawling space that was your ship. Because of course, as it sunk, it got caught in the currents, and
Oh.
you're seeing that the ship is roughly in 7 chunks.
Is that all?
That's all.
Okay.
Wow. And apparently the chunk that you're descending towards has a lot of the necrotite. You see the shiny greenness in the darkness
All right.
attracting your attention. Is that where you're going to go then?
Yeah, we're gonna angle for the necrotite chunk.
Obviously
Well,
the
why don't
heavy stuff when the keel broke went straight down.
Sounds good. So, as it's going down, are we going to catch up to the ship? Is that what we're
No, it's
Oh
indicating?
already
no, the ship is already resting at the bottom. This is just
Oh, okay.
the light
Got
stuff wafting because you guys didn't like immediately jump into the ocean. She sunk
Yeah,
way before you guys jumped into the water.
got it.
Yeah.
Thank
You're
you.
just seeing bits of debris and things that were slowly caught in the current, not being sucked right down. The boat itself went down fast.
Got it.
And now that she's in 7 pieces, she's all over the bottom of the ocean.
Okay.
Okay, so you
Wonderful.
guys are stopping to harvest the necrotite.
Yes, sir.
One of
Can
you
I do
guys give me an athletics check. I'm assuming the other one will want to assist to give you advantage.
I have a +7. Oh, never mind.
Are you assisting?
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
Important question is, did I mute in time so you didn't hear the sneeze?
Yes, you did actually.
Bless you.
Good
Yeah.
job. Thank you. That's why I was trying to stop talking at one point because the sneeze was coming.
So is
Okay,
that
so
athletics with advantage or disadvantage?
if you are assisting, it's with advantage.
Yeah.
You kind of broke up there, I think.
We got 25 and 21.
So the first roll is the only one that counts, which is 25, because that's why I was wanting one
Okay.
of you to do it with advantage. So you guys spend about a good solid 6 minutes filling up the net with as many necrotite chunks that won't fall through the net. Because the problem is, like a lot of the smaller stuff would just go right through the net. But you're grabbing the big chunks.
Great.
Which, on the plus side, is about a good 500 pounds of the stuff.
Fantastic. That'll last Skippy like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So, how long does this take us?
It
Not
took
that
you
we're
about
holding.
6 minutes.
Oh, wow. Is that
Basically,
all
you're
we
walking.
find?
That's all you found so far. Because remember, you
Okay.
stopped to pick up
Yeah.
hundreds of little rocks, basically.
Yeah. I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
That's pretty fast. So
yeah, 6 minutes to pick up hundreds of little rocks at the bottom of the ocean is not bad at all.
that's impressive.
Okay, so you've got the net about, let's see, about only a quarter full. That's not bad at all.
Okay.
So you guys look at each other with, as long as you're staying within 60 feet. You see further wreckage is just sprawled. Like I said, there's 7 chunks of wreckage.
Perception check.
So, well, no need to roll perception check yet. I mean, you see the next chunk of wreckage if you want to walk that way.
Let's go search that direction.
Okay, you send hand signals to say, let's go. Blub, 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 blub. Okay.
And we're both holding on to the net and the rope because I set down my cannonball, so we're just being held up by the necrotite.
Okay, in that case, somebody give me athletics check with advantage as you're dragging 500 pounds of rocks on the bottom of the
Dad,
ocean.
you want to do it or you want me to?
I can. You did last one.
Remember,
Okay,
your body sinks. I mean...
Yeah. Oh. We're going to need help.
Okay,
Father.
yeah. With that roll, you guys are pulling the net, but you're realizing this net's getting fucking heavy, Okay, so you head up to the next section of wreckage, which is this big, sprawling pile of debris, and you see like some hammocks connected to some poles and like a little slice section of the ship, obviously like the deck right above the ballast. As you're just like seeing this little cascading ocean of corpses. Because remember all those bodies that were hidden in the secret compartment in the walls?
Yeah.
There's this momentary panic when all of a sudden you see a bunch of figures that look like they're walking towards you, but in fact they're just floating in the current. And their wispy bodies and hairs just swaying back and forth as you're kind of almost at neutral buoyancy, bobbing around. And somebody give me a perception check with disadvantage.
You want to, Dad? What's your perception?
My perception is +3.
You do it. I have a
Okay.
+0. I am dumb as a box of rocks.
Well, that was one of the skills I chose. So, disadvantage or advantage, sir?
Disadvantage. So much.
Well, that was a
debris
1.
and silt is everywhere. As you guys are looking around, you're giving hand signals to each other. You're not quite understanding what you're saying. And as you guys, you're holding the net on each side, and kind of pushing bodies out of the way. And since you rolled a natural 1, there must be consequences.
Mm-hmm. Of course. I'm going to trip and fall on my face in the mud. That's too easy.
And a giant crab pinches your nose.
We've played that game before.
And as you look at each other, you see like one or two of the bodies like squirt away. It's really awkward. Like it doesn't look natural at all. As all of
Squirt
us,
away.
they squirt away. Like you see them like bobbing like puppets in water. You know, they're just the current's pulling their body any which way. And then all of a sudden, you see two of them. Almost like a squid. You know how when a squid moves, it just jerks and moves in an opposite reaction? Two of these bodies do this weird jerk and they go straight down into the silt.
Okay. I'm assuming. Okay. How long before Glyph can do a perception check? Because I didn't see shit, so maybe he will.
Well, he was aiding you. That's you know, but just as you're looking around and you're just like, what's going on with this weird motion off to your right?
Mm-hmm.
Will a 23 hit you?
Yes, it will. I'm
As all of a sudden you feel something wrap around your leg and pull.
Can we cut it?
Well, the two of you are basically pulling a giant net full of rocks between you. Your hands are full in the net.
Fuck. Okay.
So something has a hold of me. And it's pulling me, but I'm weighed down by a giant net full of necrotite and an ogren on the other end. So it's not unless it's can lift at least 1,000 pounds. It's not going to get very far. Plus, we're tethered by a rope, right? So is it pulling me into the dirt, or is it pulling me
it's
across
pulling you like a you feel this tentacle like here's you guys in the bottom of the ocean, okay?
Got it.
Let me draw you a little picture here.
Thank you.
Here's your little net. And here is a squiggly thing with tentacles. And yes, I'm totally doing blue on blue. I'm a jerk.
No, it's fine. Because we can't see very well. I rolled a 1. Can I tell what has a hold of me, or can I see what has a hold of me, or do I just feel something
With your
on my
natural
leg?
1, you didn't notice jack as this tentacle unseen curls around your leg and then goes whack and tightens all of a sudden, and you just feel pain from 10 points of damage up your leg.
Okay, 10 points.
And
how do you do the temporary again?
What temporary? This is real hit points.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Temporary would be like the shield for my armor, or
I see.
any buffs, or.
You mean the octopus wasn't giving him temporary hit points?
I don't even remember how to do this.
So click your icon.
Got it.
Yep.
Never mind. Figured it out. Okay.
And with that happening, let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Woohoo. Glyph, remember to click your icon on the map before you roll for initiative. Excuse me. I rolled really well.
See, that reminded me that I had to make an icon for him real quick.
The good news is Jim already rolled initiative, right?
No.
Yeah, he rolled that 3.
I think it was a 1, actually.
Well, yeah, it was that 1.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you'd rather I use this one than that one, because this is a nat 1 that's a 2.
Oh. Okay, fair enough.
Oh, crap.
Glyph, do you remember how to do initiative?
No.
Okay, so on your sheet at the very top, next to your armor class, to the right of your armor class, it'll say a number, and then underneath
Oh,
it'll say initiative.
Yeah. Oh, click the little thingy. Okay.
The word, yeah.
Ooh, I got a 10.
And don't worry, Jim. By the end of the fight, your initiative will be over 100. So.
Oh, at least.
But that's only if
Oh,
I
yeah.
manually type it in there.
Ah. But I like the icon. It looks like that one dude from Final Fantasy.
Which Final Fantasy? There's like 14 or 15 of them now.
I was gonna say I never played any of them, so.
He's been like several, but he's always a wimp in the first fight. So you got this.
Okay, great. Thanks. All right, so I would say Glith gets to go first, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Glith, you're up. What are you gonna do?
Okay, so
Hulkster runs.
So gun does not work.
Gun
Gun
does
is
not
with you.
work.
Gun,
Most
Cast
yeah.
fireball.
items except for I think crossbow, trident, and spear have disadvantage. Unless you have natural swim speed, which you don't.
I do not.
I can totally admit the octopus totally has natural swim speed.
It'd be weird if it didn't have natural swim speed as a squid or an octopus.
Octopus,
Same,
yes.
same fucking thing.
No, huge difference, but yeah.
Same fucking thing.
And this is why we call you a child.
They're not the same, I realize, but they're in this situation. It doesn't really matter.
They're both cephalopods. There. We can go up to a genus.
So
I'm just attacking with. I'm gonna do the glaive.
Well, you're gonna get a lot closer to it with the glaive, because yes, you got a 10-foot reach, but look how far away you are from it.
I'm gonna be honest. My whole screen is very messy currently. All of the icons are very.
You may want to refresh. If you hit the refresh, it'll fix it for you. Roll20 did that to me already today.
So. Oh damn! I am far. Okay, so I can move.
15 feet.
Which is how many of the weird little octagons?
Each octagon is 5 feet.
Okay, so I can move 3 feet.
And don't forget, there's that big ass net between you guys. You don't want to move through that.
Okay.
You can go. Well, yeah.
You have no swim speed. I'll totally make you do a dex save to see if it gets tangled on you.
Okay, there we go. So, beautiful, beautiful octopus.
And that's the dude from Final Fantasy Ultros.
He's
He
creepy.
first appeared in Final Fantasy 3, which
I'm not
is 6.
close enough, am I?
He's within 10 feet of you.
Okay.
This square would be 10 feet. This square would be 10 feet.
Okay, I guess he is 10 feet. Okay. I counted the square he was on.
He basically takes up this center square and the adjacent ones. He is large size. He is a giant squid, in fact.
I was like, if he just takes up that one square, that means he's 15 feet away, and I do not hit anything.
He's a D&D giant squid, not a real giant squid, which only weighs 80 pounds. For an octopus, that's huge, though.
I don't know, man. I've seen those off the coast of Mexico. Those giant octopus can mess scuba divers up.
Yeah, they're only like 80 pounds.
But they also have a mouth bigger than your hand.
Yeah, and
the strength to rip.
Yeah, they're ungodly strong for their size.
Oh, because there's no bones in those.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's all muscle.
Muscle and organs.
So yeah, 22 with disadvantage there. That will hit the octopus.
Okay. And then I roll damage.
It's funny because I typed in giant octopus in the giant octopus 5e came up before the actual animal.
Is there a reason why you're rolling 2d10 for your glaive?
That's what it said. That's what it said in the thing.
What thing said?
I realize that is very ambiguous. The item information. God, words are hard. I don't.
That
sleep
may have been
enough.
what I wrote down. I may have written it down wrong. I'm sorry.
Would it be 1d10 then?
It should be 1d10.
Well, I went off the information I had.
You were
My
supplied
bad.
that information.
There we go.
You
Yeah.
weren't supposed to
1d10
notice.
slashing.
If it helps,
Still.
there's the actual D&D glaive information right there for you.
Sweet.
Still.
Okay, so
And then can I do
11 points damage.
extra attack as well? Do I have to roll? Can I just roll damage again, or do I have to
Nope,
roll to see if it hits
it
again?
will be a separate attack.
Okay. It wouldn't be, or it would be?
It would be
Okay.
a second attack. And a 13, because you do have disadvantage swishing around this glaive. But a 13 will in fact hit.
Sweet.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I was very nervous about not being able to hit that.
I mean,
It is pretty big.
big giant octopus. It's really squishy, not really armor plated or nothing. So you're jacking it up. You got some good slashes into this thing. It's like little octopus eyes looking at you, the beak making this underwater shrieky noise that only would be done in something like Jaws, because Jaws makes the animals do noises they don't have.
Kind of like spaceships making noise in space.
Fire in space. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is Sweetum's doing? You got a tentacle grappling your leg. You could try to grapple your way out of it if you wanted.
Well,
Rip the tentacle off. Chew through it.
I don't have the bite attack that our Barbarian does. I think I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna use my boarding axe and try to cut the tentacle off.
Okay, that's going to be definitely disadvantage swinging an axe underwater. I was really thinking you guys would bring some underwater weapons. Okay, go ahead and take your shot.
Count? Would a pike count? Would it, because it's not slashing, I'm just stabbing.
No, it still has a wide head. It's more of an axey attack than a spear attack.
I think it's like cutlass, short sword, and a few other things. That's pretty much it.
I thought cutlass.
Yeah, it's like the smaller blade weapons.
Damn, a 26 will hit. How the hell?
18 plus
I
4
rolled an
plus
18.
1 plus 3.
Apparently, you do not want to be eaten by an octopus. Go ahead and roll your damage.
I did, and yeah.
It was
So
just
I'm
taking
gonna.
some time to come up.
Yep.
Ooh, what is this?
So can I do my second attack also?
You could if you wanted.
All right. Well, does it let go with a 10-point hit?
It hasn't had its turn, so it can't yet.
Well, then I will do my second attack. Might as well. It's on my turn.
Oh my! This thing is just. Oh wow!
What?
The Snectopus.
I rolled
The
a natural 20
Snectopus.
for the.
Oh, I hate
Unfortunately,
disadvantage.
you were at disadvantage, but you
I
still rolled a
understand, but
26. That's
I
two
yeah.
amazing freaking rolls. So 7 points of damage.
Why did it
It
say 7
is
plus 7?
because
What the
it's
hell?
counting the natural 20. Because if
Oh,
you had
I
a natural
see.
20, it would roll again.
Okay, got it.
So
it.
since you
Thank
didn't
you
get
for
the natural
explaining.
20, you just look at the first number. So
Got it. No problem.
you do some massive hack and slash to this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. And you can't really move because you're still grappled.
Yep.
Let's see.
So I'm done with my turn. It is
Okay.
octopus time.
So as its bonus action, it's a natural freaking octopus. It's not some magical kraken shit. It's gonna take the discretionary measure of it blasts you both with an ink cloud.
Ink. That's funny.
And as it does so, it proceeds to let go of you and dashes for its free action, which is 60 feet, by the way. And then as its move action, it will then proceed to go another 60 feet, so the octopus is gone. There's no way in hell you could ever catch up to it.
Did it leave its leg behind? I'm kind of hungry.
No, it released you. It was sliced up pretty damn bad. It's, basically it's quarter life.
17 doesn't slice its leg off?
Nope.
Damn, I was hungry. Okay.
As it disappeared and left you guys sitting in an ink cloud that takes, a few, like 2 minutes for it to disperse.
Okie dokie.
As you guys are like waving your hands in the water until some of it starts to clear, and then you look at each other and you look around and there's no tentacles. Tentacles gone.
Cool. Can
As
we
you
start
notice,
searching for the body we're looking for?
you could totally start searching for the body.
Lurching for the body? We can lurch for the body too. I don't mind that.
Okay, so the question is, are you working together? So your disadvantage will actually be straight roll, or are you doing 2 separate rolls at disadvantage?
Why don't we just work together?
Yeah, work together.
It's
Because we're
not
gonna
like we're gonna
stay
run out of
next to each
air.
other with the net and
You
the
don't need to carry the
rocks.
net. You can always put the net down. I mean, it's not like it's
No,
going to go
no,
away.
no. We're
Okay, so carrying the net and searching is going to put you at a disadvantage.
Yeah, so let's put
That's
the net down. Let's put it down with a cannonball.
I mean, it's full of rocks.
It's
you
full
don't
of
need.
rocks.
It's full of
So
rocks, so
we
it's
can
weighted
just
down.
tie it up and just kind of leave it there.
Well, you don't even need to tie it up. You just need to drop, and it'll just go boom on the bottom.
It's tied to the rope already. We established that coming down, that we tied the net to the rope.
Okay.
But
so that means
if we lose the net and the rope, we won't be able to find our way back.
That means you need to
so be
unconnect
it.
yourself from the rope, yes.
All right, so I guess
how's the
take a risk.
visibility?
It's pretty crappy visibility. Think about it.
Then we're not disconnecting from the rope.
A whole
Yeah.
Don't
ship
disconnect from the rope.
scraped to a stop at the bottom of the ocean here. The silt is everywhere. And now
Okay,
you
we'll
guys
just carry
got
the net.
ink bombed.
We can just carry the net. It's not worth it because we'll just
Okay.
have to kill ourselves
So
and lose
it's
all of our stuff.
ridiculously slow going as we get this montage of you guys dragging this net as you're looking through bodies and sifting. You got to go to the bottom of the ocean and waft the silt to try to search for stuff. So one of you guys give me the perception check.
I'll do that
Don't
again.
worry, I'm gonna make the other one do one shortly. So don't worry about who's picking for the best numbers. With your 8, you guys see corpses. Corpses missing pieces, and you see little bite marks from different creatures, that have obviously taken advantage of these nice aged meats that you have brought to the bottom of the oceans. And you guys spend, let's see, every one is 25 minutes.
Oh.
You spend half an hour wafting through corpses and silt and debris, and you do not find what you're looking for, which I'm assuming is the corpse, right? The corpse.
Yeah, we're looking for the corpse, the satyr corpse, or at least
The
satyr
Cirrus's
parts that we can
mannequin.
take up with us.
Okay.
I didn't hear you.
So, no. I was just saying, okay. Glyph, go ahead and give me a perception check. It says you guys are moving, and you're just like, I see something, and you waft the silt and look for
Oh,
something.
that's so much better. Good job.
As you roll a 17, and when you waft, you see a intricately carved little figurine. That what's your intelligence and what's your wisdom?
Nothing. You shouldn't ask me that question. It is jack shit. My intelligence is... You want intelligence or you want wisdom? Which one you want?
I want to know what both are.
Intelligence is 8, and wisdom is 10.
Okay, you see this cool figurine. It looks like some kind of whalebone carved. It's got a creature with tentacles and a humanoid figure, Out of game, you would probably think it's a mind flayer, but it's more aquatic than that. It's got, the more octopusy features than a
Nice.
mind flayer would.
I don't think he knows the movie Octopussy.
So, can I just stick it in my pocket?
You could totally just stick it in your pocket. You found it at the bottom of the ocean.
Fuck yeah, I'm sticking this random Cthulhu thing in my pocket.
It'll go well with your
Dragon God coin.
Dragon God coin, yes.
And later on, y'all are gonna remind him, hey, we had a crate of those down on the ship. Remember when you found the crate full of Kraken figurines?
Oh.
Did we?
You totally did.
I don't remember that.
We probably weren't there then.
Yeah, was I there?
Probably not. That's why your intel and wisdom of 10 or less doesn't remember it.
I think you were there, Sweetum, because that was like that first ship we looted when we fought the crabs. There was like figurines everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't remember that, but I have an intelligence of 8 also, so my guy wouldn't remember it either.
Well, I wasn't there because if it was when you guys fought the crabs, I wasn't there. I was.
Yeah.
Are you saying it's genetic?
Yes.
Except for we're not related in different races.
Hey, you're my adopted son. You got stuck with my intelligence.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I taught you. I taught you to not read books, so you're as intelligent as
books
me.
are for nerds.
Yeah.
Only nerds read books, and I'm not a nerd.
And on the plus side, as you pick up the figurine, you notice some shininess, and there's 18 silver pieces on the bottom of the ocean.
Ooh, gold or silver. Yoink. Gonna stick that in my. Do I have any of my coin purse, or would I just like shove it down my throat and eat it, like I did the other coin?
I'm like, do you want to stop and force yourself to swallow 18 silver coins?
Do I have my coin purse?
You tell me. I mean, that's up to you.
I'm gonna say that's a no.
I mean, if I didn't put it, because all we put away was the guns, so I guess that.
Yeah.
It still baffles me that I can carry all this. It doesn't make any sense.
You have a backpack that's size of Manhattan on your back. And you're just so strong you can carry it all.
Okay, so I just stick it in my coin purse,
Okay. You stash the coins away, and then you guys go back to salvaging some more and looking in there. Somebody give me a perception check. Either one of you guys.
Dad, you want me to roll?
Time? Sure, go for it. Let's try it. Can't get any worse than mine. I rolled a 1 earlier, so. See, you're fine. You did better than a 1.
How much? My character sheet's in the way.
You got a 5.
Oh, I did.
You don't have any bonuses. Yeah. but you don't have any bonuses, so that's a straight 5.
Whoa.
They better not be looting the whole damn ship. We just need the Necrotite and the body, damn it.
As you guys start poking through some stuff and some things are there, but nothing that what you're looking for. You know, you've got the sack of necrotite between you guys, and you're kind of like kicking some of the debris to try to shake anything loose, and you're not quite seeing anything really salvageable. As
So we,
off,
I
was going to say,
sorry,
as off camera, you see the two of them walking across the bottom of the ocean with this giant net full of rocks. They're giving off a slight green glow, and there's an entire sail wreckage just sitting off just 70 feet away from them that they can't see, with all this beautiful sail and rigging right there that your ship would totally love to get. And then you guys start going towards the distant silhouette where you see small feeder fish going nuts on what looks like it's probably the back half of the ship where the captain's cabin was before a big hole was blown through his windows. I remember that was one of the first shots too from the other boat.
Yeah.
And go ahead and Sweetums, give me a perception check.
Yes, sir. Big money.
This
big
wreckage, you're
money.
totally realizing
No whammies.
No whammies.
that there's some stuff in it, but in order to search the wreckage, you're gonna have to leave the net behind. It's way too big to drag through the wreckage to look for a human-sized thing.
All right,
Well,
so I signaled to hit.
I can stay.
Yeah, you stay. I'll go.
Sounds good. Bye-bye. Have fun. Don't get eaten by any...
signal, hand signal,
Have
sign
fun
language.
storming the castle.
It'll
As you're
take a
hearing
miracle.
this awkward creaky sound underwater from the boat pieces banging against each other and grinding on the sand. It's just this whooshy sound.
You
I
know,
love banging on the boat.
Every time we send these two on a mission, it takes like 4 times as long as anyone else. The last time we sent them, it was to get those passengers from the island that they kept. We've got to learn not to send these two.
You know, we've only been down there for an hour, considering it took us like a million years to sink to the bottom. We're doing okay. Okay, fuck off. I send you these mental images of fuck off. Anyway, I can't hear them anymore.
Okay, so you're disconnecting yourself from the line?
Yep, I'm gonna try and traipse over using my hands and feet on the boat pieces that are like seem to be solid and pull myself over there.
So give me either an athletics or acrobatics at disadvantage, because of course swim speed. At least you're not drowning. Oh, yeah. Okay, solid 14 there. As you're pulling, you look back over at Glyph, and then you just pull yourself into the wreckage where there's bits and pieces of everything. There's, all of a sudden a cannonball kind of like rolls off a plank and lands, in the silt next to you, and you push your way in as you see something up ahead. And give me one last perception check. Don't fuck it up.
All right.
A 5. Give me a 5.
That's a 2 with a +3.
You go crawling through there, and you see a bunch of charts and maps, obviously the captain's charts, and you instinctively reach out to grab one, and you just see your hand go right through it as it dissolves from being waterlogged.
Nice.
And you kind of look around, and you got this little, 2 little bubbles on your eyelids, as you're looking around and it's dark and there's so much of the captain's crap just floating around because apparently somebody left their tarot cards out and there's tarot and poker cards floating everywhere in this debris. See how I'm justifying that you failed and not the other way around?
Tidy, she's not, apparently.
Hey. One thing our DM can do is give you a good mind picture of what's going on.
As you're just a little distracted, by all the clutter floating around and the charts that are dissolving into like little clouds of stringy papers.
Something eats my face.
No, nothing's gonna eat your face. You don't roll a one.
Oh.
Don't be paranoid.
Oh, okay.
And you come crawling out of the wreckage, and you just totally give Glyph the
The shoulder shrug.
Can we tag out? Like, he tags.
Next.
He comes back and holds.
Or can I go back in a minute and try it again when things kind of settle?
Why would you want to go in? You searched it and you didn't find anything.
Well, I want to go in.
Okay.
I'll
stay with the net. I'll tie myself
you
to the
don't
net.
trust him, and you untie, and he ties back, and you go off to check. Okay, so go ahead and give me an athletics check to squirm through the little opening.
Athletics. Nope, no whammies.
Hey, there you go. 15 is fine. You squirm your way in there and start doing a little slight swim. Get your bearings as the ship is literally on its side. And you look around. Go ahead and give me your perception check.
No whammies. I see a 13 and a 7. Damn.
You see those poker tarot cards fluttering around in front of you. And the problem is, Dark Vision's black and white, so you can't tell even what suit cards it is, except for the symbols, which are all bled out by the water. They're all a blob in the middle of the cards. And you just look around and you're just like, So it looks like you don't see anything that you're specifically looking for. Looks like they managed to get all the steamer chests off. None of them were left behind. There's like those pristine sheets of the captain seem to be flowing around in the current like some kind of weird cotton jellyfish.
Where's the body supposed to be? Is it supposed to be in
down below somewhere?
It would have been in the sick bay.
Give me an intelligence check.
Oh fuck. Oh,
just
Lord.
Intelligence saving
it's an
throw.
Oxymoron.
With that 6, you're just like, it was somewhere on the boat. I remember they took it below deck. Bone Tibia was quite proud of the work.
He was using it as his friend for a while there when he wasn't, with us.
Oh Lord. Okay.
I mean, he's not wrong, but.
That should give him advantage, right?
Yeah, because he has a close connection with it.
Oh.
Are we going with a close connection? I feel like we are.
It's a wisdom. It's a wisdom saving throw now. He's very attached to this thing.
It's my best friend. I need it.
Wow.
Her.
No, it's an inanimate object.
It's an it. It's my best friend. Unless you call random sex dolls it or her.
Oh yeah, totally. Random sex dolls are definitely hers and he's.
It's not a random sex doll. It's a special sex doll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's got a name and everything. Sexdalia.
Oh, mine's name is Sheila.
So you guys move on to the next wreckage.
Sure.
Oh, did that not convince you? Was that not good
did not
enough?
Convince me. No, it totally did not convince me.
Damn.
But it was funny.
It was funny, but no, it did not reach out to you from the void, calling your name in sweet, sweet dreams.
All right, so we look for the next piece of wreckage and we head towards the biggest one we can see.
Okay.
Together, both tied to the rope again.
Is that what you do? Sounded like
that's
a question.
what I'm doing.
So I figured I'm asking.
I do hand signals and sign language.
Let's do it.
Say, let's go.
Okay.
Zoom away. Beam me up,
And
Scotty.
you guys spend another hour going around poking at the wreckages. Somebody give me a perception check.
Okay, I'll try it again. I really do have a +3 on perception. I don't know why.
With
I
your
suck
8,
at it today.
I don't
but, hey,
believe you had no mate. What was with these 26s and 24s? Now
those
you're
were
rolling
attack
8s.
rolls. Those are strength based.
So after an hour of being down here, you're not finding the body.
Another hour, because we
After-
were
Yep.
already
So
down
it's,
here for an hour.
yeah. So it's getting on like almost 2 hours of you being down here searching.
But they're repairing the ship up top. How long does it take to repair?
Oh, they've got like
ship
4
full
hours
of holes
worth of work to work on.
All right, so I say we keep looking because we got time.
You got time.
Yeah, sure.
And as you guys have continued to explore these different little pockets of wreckage, you're noticing that a little more wildlife is getting a little more less cautious, more interested in the ship, especially with the buffet of different foods and flavors that the ship brought. Because Oregon Ramsey had lots of stuff in the larder.
Mm-hmm. And all the dead bodies too.
Oh my God! Did anyone get the crab?
Yeah, we got the crab and the bat.
That's right. Yeah,
The
that's right.
bats,
Somebody
2
did go
bats.
for it. Yep.
2 bats, 1 crab.
Okay, so I will give you guys
And the rat.
one last perception check try.
Each of us together or
No,
separate?
one. So if you
I'll
work
go.
together, it's with
Oh, we
advantage.
both go.
Or you can
Yeah.
both go and it's a disadvantage.
Let's work
Okay.
together.
Okay, so it's
Okay.
going to be straight roll. Who's rolling?
You want me to roll, Dad? No, I don't
okay.
trust your rolling.
Go ahead. Do it. Knock it out.
Careful, you're getting boastful
Nope.
there.
Oh,
With
yeah. You did
mighty
so good, buddy.
10.
Oh,
That's
man.
a 10.
That's a 10. It is
Better than
not
my 8.
good enough. To
Well,
identify one corpse amongst 400 corpses you littered across this ocean floor.
Okay, so
Wait, hold up. Hold up 1 second.
Oh, yeah, you got a
I have a weird coin.
of doom.
I have a weird coin. I have to look at said weird coin.
And remember, said coin has to be done before you roll.
Damn it, never mind.
But it's saving throws, I recall. If
I think it was. I think you're right
said
with
coin
the
that you're talking about.
I don't remember where I put the information for said coin, so it doesn't really matter.
So since I was gonna say you got that info twice, man.
It's on your bio.
Oh, it is in my bio. Thank you.
So after another bout of searching, another 45 minutes of searching, you pretty much realize you've searched this place out, and you're hoping the octopus didn't kidnap the body.
Probably.
Well, if he kidnapped it, it'll ransom it back, right?
Of course. As the captain now has a genius idea of using magic.
If the captain was just down here, he could float down, couldn't he? Because he can swim.
I've got no reason to. I trust my crew.
If you guys come up and tell him we can't find it, he would totally be willing to go down there, but he trusts you.
I signaled to Glyph that I'm going to release the balloon.
Okay.
And pull on the rope and whatever, and see what happens.
And you if you would like, you can totally add to your collection of 500 pounds of necrotite. You get another 100 pounds of necrotite. Wow, I'm rolling for crap. A broken piece of boat. Go figure which boat that belongs to. And some human bones. And a stuffed and preserved octopus corpse.
I'll take it.
You and your tentacle fetish.
Who knew who had that on the ship? Probably one of the ogres. This stuffed octopus corpse to sleep with.
It could have been one of the dwarves.
It could be one of the dwarves. And you release the wineskin, and it goes. And then after almost 3 hours of you guys sitting there waiting, poor Bone Tibby has been staring at this one shiny piece of the ocean, waiting for the wineskin to come bobbing up. And then, and Bone Tibby goes, "There she blows!" And then the group starts winching the winch, and the mechanical monstrosity is the anchor on that, as the rope slowly starts yoinking you guys up. And unfortunately, I keep rolling encounters and not actually having anything happen of interest. As after about a good 2 or 3 minutes, you guys in the net full of 600 pounds of necrotite break the surface, as bodies are oozing water because you're saturated at this point after 3 hours at the bottom of the ocean. As the crew tells you to stay there, and then they work to get the pulleys out, and then they winch you, and then they drop you on the grating on the deck, as there's 600 pounds of soaking wet. By the way, do not burn soaking wet anything, because that's how it explodes, just saying. So you'll need to nicely set it out to dry properly.
Well, I'm assuming that the necrotech guy knows all this, because that's kind of his craft.
Know and care are different things.
True.
As all of a sudden you shovel a handful in, and the door blows open, and it throws flaming necrotite everywhere.
I mean, you have to remember, he is insane. So.
He's not insane. It's just something ate part of your brain before you were reanimated. Self-control gone. So, you guys, what do you tell the captain?
We couldn't find it, Captain. What do you want us to do now? I spit out water.
We need help, please.
You couldn't.
Stuffed.
You spent 3 hours down there. How could you not find it?
We found a giant octopus that squirted us with ink. We found bits and pieces of things that we didn't need, and we found 600 pounds of necrotite. What do you want?
I want my corpse.
Well, go get it.
Fine. But you two are coming with me.
Oh my God, I gotta go back down. Okay.
I need somebody
I'm so waterlogged.
Yeah. Okay, we're going back down.
Okay. Right. You guys go back
all three
down?
Of us go? Okay. I grab another cannonball to suck us down. Without the necrotite this time, because we're going to leave that on ship.
Okay.
Yes, please.
And another net.
Well, it's the same net. You just open the net and dump it.
Sure.
Like all the fishing shows.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys jump back in the water and slide down there. Somebody give me a athletics check to control your fall. To take Captain, where exactly are you taking him?
Towards the second, we're going to try the second set of ship that had all the bodies.
Okay.
Because that's a good place to start. You want to do it, or you want me to, kid?
I mean, my roll was terrible, so let's have you do it.
All right. You'll do the next one. Oh, that was good. I rolled a 1.
God damn it.
As the captain, of course, being ghostly like he is flying underwater with you guys, and you guys are swimming with the rope and totally controlling your descent in a very descent control-y kind of way.
Sure.
I made you first mate.
You totally
I have a good night for rolls, man.
Totally think you're in control.
Yeah, I think I'm right on track.
Oh God.
As the poor captain is like thinking to you, and you're just like blah, 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 blah. And Captain's kind of worried. It's been, 3 hours you've been exploring this wreckage?
I am severely worried and unhappy, and let's get down here. Let's go. Move.
Okay, so I'm assuming we land on the ocean floor eventually.
Safely and
As
comfortably.
you guys are sinking, oh my god.
Jesus.
And
I'm gonna land on my head.
Captain, give me a perception check.
Don't roll a 1. He
As
doesn't like that. Oh, see.
clearly when you guys are sinking, you notice something. It does that ominous horror movie shadow moves in front of the camera, and you look that way, and then you look the other way, and you realize there's a small group of some kind of aquatic humanoid creatures. Give me a wisdom saving throw. You're a guy that knows a lot. Or a history check. I'll take that.
Let's do history. Yeah.
You know pretty much right off the bat that these are evil merfolk.
Oh, crap. Okay. Help. Why don't I...
Yes. And one of them is definitely bigger than the others and has like 4 arms. That was the big thing that you noticed immediately, was the 4-arm guy with the trident.
Okay.
And then you see like circling sharks. There's a couple others.
I've already wasted too much time on this. 3 hours of Heckle and Jekyll. God knows what they were doing. So I'm incorporeal, intangible, hard to see, underwater. So I'm going to get up to the midst of them, and then I'm going to...
Well, they're basically like a 50-foot circle just inside your dark vision.
Oh, okay.
But see, that would work.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
That would totally work. And they are not undead.
Thank goodness.
Oh, there's only 2 of them. I was scaring you for nothing.
Oh.
When you really look, you realize there's just 2 of them.
Oh, it's just 2.
So, wisdom saving throw, and what's your DC?
My DC is 15.
Yeah. The big one, you go blah, 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 doing your Beetlejuice impersonation. The big one does not seem impressed by it at all. He totally gets a 17.
Jerk.
The little one, however, only rolls a 12. And that's under your DC, isn't it?
It is.
As you are pretty sure the really feminine looking one that's smaller and only has 2 arms sees you and stops in the water, and you see like fish face of, oh, you know, that fish open mouth face, and you see row upon row of very sharp teeth in her mouth. But when you do your super, super scary, terrifying visage, she immediately is like about facing, and you are 100% certain she is going to DD Mao in the opposite direction. But the big one does not seem to be intimidated by your sea wizardry.
And I'm going to put my head in. You've lost your support. I've got 2 more coming down with me. We're getting one thing and leaving, and you can have the rest of what's down here. Step away. You can come back when we're gone.
Do you speak merman?
And when you say that with your telepathy, you just get this almost primal response of hunger And you're sensing the Baron sees your compatriot's wounded leg, and just like wafts in the smell of the water of someone wounded in the water. It's
Yeah.
almost like a predatorial shark thing.
Okay, wait. So how? So wouldn't a predatorial shark thing smell blood in the water? I don't have any blood, right?
But you're wounded. Your flesh is rended.
I have holes in me. Flesh is always rended.
Well, the octopus
got-
freshly ripped pieces open that weren't exposed to the open air.
All right. Fresh
And
dead
I'm
meat.
sure you've got ichor or something it smells.
Sure.
Not to mention your friend's got a big coin purse.
Yeah, with some silver in it.
My coin purse is like, I think, the smallest out of everyone. What are you on about?
And an octopus. I did I drop off the stuffed octopus? I didn't.
No, it's up on the boat.
No, I put it in my backpack.
It's on the boat.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
He put one in his pouch though, the tiny one, the carbon.
The Kraken.
So, Captain, you do know these things are intelligent and can be, sometimes negotiated with, but usually you're kind of screwed when it comes to negotiation with the Sahuagin.
I say we just kill him, but I can't say anything, so whatever.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I tried. I made him an offer, but he wants to eat you. So
let's kill him. I'll kill him. I'll eat him.
I mean, if you want to try a persuasion, you could try, but
I will try a persuasion because I really don't have time for this crap. But if it doesn't work, we'll kill him.
Let's just kill him. Oh, fuck me.
I'm sorry.
I wanted to kill it.
Good at persuasion.
I wanted to rob the dead body of the Baron, whatever his name is.
I mean, you can still kill him.
Right.
Okay, you know what? Can I retcon that roll?
You know what we could do? Hold up. No. Still persuade them. You can get up close to them and then stab them.
That's true. Yeah, good point. Nice.
Like, then we have advantage. Wouldn't we have advantage if they, or at least it would cancel out, because they're
at that
not
point
suspecting
it would be less charm or persuasion and more deception, because you're clearly intending to murder them when they negotiate.
Well, he doesn't know that.
Okay. Yeah, but I still let's try deception.
Okay, so everybody roll me some initiative.
Okay, got it.
That's okay.
That was a nice roll. That's about as good as my rolls, Captain. Remember the shit you were giving me earlier? Yeah.
I mean, it would have worked if you didn't want to kill him. But you know what? You're my crew.
You can't hear me.
You're back.
You don't know what I'm thinking.
I do.
I want to eat and kill everything. Well, not eat, because I don't eat.
Contacting each other in our brain.
Sure. I think it's a one-way communication thing, buddy.
I think you're right, though. You're right.
You just know I always want to kill. Kill.
See, now I want to listen to Elsa's restaurant.
Okay, so
So he definitely has the initiative on you guys.
Yep, he gets to go first. I hope he attacks the captain, because captain's incorporeal.
No, I had to go corporeal to scare his girlfriend.
That's
so he could hurt me.
I forgot about that. Okay.
But he's actually gonna go for the wounded guy.
That'd be me, not him.
That would be you, yeah.
You're pointing at the wrong guy. You're pointing at the wrong guy.
Oh, you're right.
This is me. Yeah.
As he is totally going to go for Sweetum, since you have the damage going on, which gives him advantage on any of his attacks. And he's going to come in there with... oh, Jesus. He's going to stab you with his trident and then try to bite you. Ooh, okay. Jesus. Here's the first trident stab. Will an 18 hit you?
It will.
Can you see his attack, by the way?
No.
I don't think you can.
No. Nope.
Okay. Just making sure I'm copy pasting for a reason. So he stabs you with the trident for 10 points.
Got it.
And then stabs at you again with the trident one-handed. You should really grab it and use it by 2. Will a 21 hit you?
Yes.
So he's going to hit you for an additional 15.
Ouch.
Okay.
So that's 25 total. And now comes his big mouth wanting to bite a chunk off of you.
Okay.
Will a 22 hit?
Yes.
The Baron is getting all the undead ichor he wants, and he makes this horrible face when he bites down on you. You must taste poorly.
I'm sure.
Okay, so for an additional 7 points of damage.
Got it. I'm actually hurting for the first time since we rolled this character.
And Captain, you kind of hear him say in your head that your filth does not belong on my ocean floor.
We'll see about that.
And he's totally doing the Aquaman telepathy thing. Sharks, come to me! But there's no sharks in the area, damn it.
All right,
and you just saw him rip into Sweetum since you guys are sinking. And he's having no problem keeping up with your sinking group. Especially with you guys tied to the rope there. Makes it easier to you almost look like fish bait.
Is this a action or
on your turn you can use this as a bonus action.
Bonus action. Thank you.
Did we think to give you guys a minute to grab spears before we went back down?
Hell no.
I've got a javelin, but it's not like it's in my pack, so I don't think I can get it out while I'm tied to a rope in the middle of the water floating around. I think my boarding axes are my best idea.
You've been good at attacking anyway, so we're not worried.
Okay, so Glyph, what you doing?
Alright, we will...
You're slowly sinking down and the fish man is chasing you. Like watching a pike go after some poor baby duck.
Is that the fish? The blue thingy is the fish man?
The fish man is the fish, yes.
Okay, so... get up like right on him.
This is what happens when you roll a 1 and I get a random encounter. I don't have a Sahuagin Mini ready.
Well, I didn't roll it, so you can't blame me.
That's why you weren't the first one being attacked.
Yikes. Wait, was that damage? No, that was not damage. I'm going to attack with the glaive, but I don't think that hits. I really don't think that hits.
So, you come at him with the glaive, you kind of swim around the net that you're tied to, and it's really awkward, and the net kind of snags your arm, and you go, one arm glaive attack! And it looks at you, and it's got a trident. Trident that, in fact, has got a lot of your friend's flesh sticking to the barbs, and he literally parries your blow with your glaive with his trident. And with that natural 1, you see him twist that trident, pretty much as tridents are intended to do, and your glaive goes fluttering off in the current.
Okay. Can I use my pike as a second attack?
Are you telling me you're walking around with a pike and a glaive at the same time?
Yes, I am. I'm telling you, I have a glaive, a pike, a light crossbow, and a dagger.
All in your hand.
I put it on my side. What are you on about?
You can't put a pike on your side. It's
Why not?
Pike. Because
I'm tall. I'm 7 feet tall.
Pole.
Okay, that's just a little bit tall. I can just put it a little bit above my back. It's fine. It works.
I love the logic. It's great.
Okay,
He's very confident.
I will say yes. if in fact it's tied behind your back, as you say, it is going to take a action to draw that weapon out, though.
So
Okay.
would that be his second attack? Would be the
He could use his second attack to pull it and arm himself with that other weapon.
Well, okay. So I can do action surge. Which
that.
Okay.
allows me to take one extra action, and then I can use extra attack.
That would work.
Okay. Okay, sweet.
You're pretty far from that net.
God damn.
As you whip out your big ass pike and you try to pike him, and he just looks at you as you're both sinking in the currents, and he just kind of shakes his head like, this is sad.
It is sad. You're not wrong. Okay. Well, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. So, Sweetums. You see
Yo.
Glyph's pike floating away, and the problem is you're tied to this net, so neither of you can swim off to go get it.
Mm-hmm.
Captain's looking over there all spooky face. The Hogan is not intimidated by it at all, and is stabbing the shit out of you as its mouth comes back from your shoulder with a chunk of you in its mouth. As it spits the black ichory flesh out. Obviously, he is not enjoying the flavor.
Yeah.
It is not the blackened Cajun meat he thought it would be.
It's not the first time I've been told I don't taste good. So, anyway, my first attack.
A 13.
Does that hit?
As you swing your axe and the water resistance slows your chop. And you get for a second this excitement that you're hitting him just like that octopus. But you feel your axe slide across his hard scales like shark skin. And it just makes this rubbing feel on the handle to you. As you notice, it doesn't even pierce its scales.
All right, offhand attack.
And you swing with your offhand attack, and now that you have its attention, it takes the butt end of its trident and just hits you in the elbow, and your offhand boarding axe goes fluttering off into the water.
Okay. All right. Well, I didn't need that one anyway.
And you just hear this churning noise coming out of its gill flukes that can only be interpreted as a laugh.
Uh-huh. All right. So, sure. All right. So 1d10, right? Oh no, I'm sorry. I pushed the wrong button. Oh wait, no, did I? No, I didn't.
Say, what are you 1d10ing for?
1d10, second wind.
Oh, you're gonna use that?
Plus level.
Didn't you already use that?
No, that's the only thing I didn't use in the last one. I used
I used that.
Touch of the Grave twice,
right.
and I used my action surge once in the last battle, but I have not used my second wind at all.
Okay. As he likes the fact that you just puffed up. That's kind of impressing him that you're tougher than that. As he makes some mouthy, too bad you don't speak aquatic, where he realizes what good slave stock you'll make. Obviously, you made of stronger stuff than most surface dwellers. He'll take you to
I got
his
8
underwater
plus 6 for to be healed up. 14. Right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm feeling a little hardier now, guys. My turn's over.
Actually, you can't second wind.
Oh, because I did a second attack.
You did use your bonus action for the
I
offhand
did.
attack.
You're right. Okay, so next round, let me minus the 4.
Should I
13,
be
and,
cruel and say you used your bonus attack to disarm yourself?
it's accurate. It's accurate. Go ahead. Next.
Okay,
Captain?
Captain, this is when you need to save their bacon. Captain, my captain, this is why you're there, because last time they got lost and they've just made things worse.
Hey, we found 600
Yeah.
pounds of necrotite. We did okay.
So I am going to fill his face with black talons.
Ooh, black talons. A storm of shadowy tendrils fills a 15-foot cube originating within range. When a creature enters the effective area for the... Oh no. Okay, Captain. Make the 15-foot cube on the map.
Okay.
Oh
Let's
boy.
see. I need the drawing tool, don't I?
Yeah.
So let's see if I can. Oh wait, 5. Okay, yeah, because I've got a 30-foot range. So, crap. Okay.
15-foot cube. How you gonna play that?
Is that? Oh, I guess.
Oh, look at that creative cutting there. I like that.
So it's within my 30-foot range.
Yep. Just missing the teammates.
Of course.
So close. Okay, so he's gonna have to make a dex saving throw, huh?
Yeah. Spell save
Okay.
DC 15.
So Hogan! And he rolls a 12. Go ahead and roll me
Ha!
damage.
Okay, that's what was that 46?
Let's see, on a failed save, takes 46 and is restrained until the end of your next turn.
Do we get advantage when we attack him now?
Let me find a nice little icon for him. Spoken. We're gonna use for the fishman, the fishnet for restraint.
That works. I love it. So inky black tentacles are wrapped around him, entwining his arms and legs, invading his orifices and doing 16
jeez.
damage.
You just took it full hentai.
Yep. Nice.
It was all the tentacle talk earlier with the octopuses.
Tentacles. All the tentacles.
I think it's his turn, isn't it?
Yep.
Poor guys up on the ship are just, Kevin is just so bored.
I feel so bad.
I'm actually
Have
about
you
ready to
completely
call it a
fixed
night. I'm falling
I was
asleep.
gonna say,
Over
did you completely fix the ship yet, Kevin?
Probably.
You could have
Okay.
come with us.
He could have built a new ship by this time, you know? With a rock and some nails he found laying
And
around, he could have built
bubble gum. Yeah.
and built a whole new ship. 3 days later, they resurface dead.
And
They're already dead.
just for you who don't know what restrained means, that's what restrained means. Okay. So he's gonna attack. He can't move. He's gonna go ahead and start by stabbing Sweetums with a two-handed trident stab before you guys sink below him, because that's what's gonna happen at the bottom of the initiative. So, Sweetums, will a 23 hit you?
Good God, this guy hits like
That's
a
a
truck.
disadvantage?
That's a disadvantage.
Well, he doesn't attack at disadvantage.
Yes, he does. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Okay. I was just
It's
waiting
a
for
9.
you to say that.
So it's a 9. No, a 9
9.
does not hit me. Thank God.
So he's gonna try to hit you again with that.
Okay.
Will a
Disadvantage.
18 hit you?
Fuck yes. 18 for disadvantage? Damn.
Yep, 24 for not disadvantage.
Jesus.
As he stabs you for 9 points of damage, and
Alright.
before you can get away from him, he's gonna bite you.
Alright, I'll just add it all up. Go ahead.
Will a 16 hit you?
No, it will not.
As he bites you and your undead flesh just takes it.
I have armor.
Okay, well, your armor. I'm trying to give you some
Yeah.
flavor text. As
Yeah.
I bought me
As-
some nice splint mail armor, man.
as you guys are starting to slowly descend, there's a little more distance between you, but you're still within melee range until the end of this turn.
Okay, guys, I gotta head out.
Alright, man.
I'm falling asleep.
Sorry.
Good job fixing the
You're
ship.
getting the boat fixed up.
Good job,
Don't be
man.
sorry. This is just how it happens sometimes.
Yeah.
And good luck on tomorrow.
Yeah,
Oh,
good luck.
Yeah.
yeah, I got to core 50 holes on Cherry.
Oh,
So, yeah. It won't take long. Later.
later.
Later. Thanks.
Okay, so he spent all of his that he can do. Now, with your spell, do I get to repeat? A creature restrained can use its action to make. Okay, so it's an action to try to break 3. Till the end of your next turn. Okay, so it doesn't continue to do damage.
I like how you did the 11 piercing, but you didn't hit me, so.
Okay, so Glyph, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna try to. I don't know if I can. Can I just attack him with my fist? Because I don't have my glaive.
Well, you
and
have
my
your pike.
You have your pike. He didn't
You have your
knock
pike.
that away.
You didn't roll a
Oh, you
natural
didn't
one on
knock
the
that out?
pike. No, he just parried it.
He
He didn't
Okay.
disarm you.
I was
And you're-
like, I've been fully disarmed. I was
And
like, I
with
am
that
screwed.
spell, you do have advantage attacking him, by the way. It's not like
Yeah.
he can
Okay,
be all dodgy
pike
dodgy.
time.
Wow. So a 16 with advantage?
Yes.
That will hit.
Okay.
Nice.
Is that the first damage that's been done to the creature?
No.
Nope,
Nah.
the black tendrils did some damage, but
Okay.
you helped him along with a little tickle.
Pretty much.
We've
Little
done 21
tickle.
damage so far.
Oh lord.
You
This
saw
is...
the black tendrils ripping scales everywhere, and then you go and you tickle him.
We're gonna be here for the next 4 hours, just
No,
poking this dude in
you're
the stomach.
sinking and he's stuck. Well,
Yeah,
for the moment.
Well, the captain's not stuck. Or captain's not sinking. He can choose to stay if he wants. We're sinking.
Yeah.
Well,
So you hit him with your pike. You do have like extra attacks and stuff. What else are you doing?
can I do extra attack every turn?
Well,
Or
every
is that-
time you have extra attack, right?
You have
Yes.
So every time you attack, you get to attack twice.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that again. I just didn't know if it was like a
Oh.
that's a yikes.
As he's ensnarled in the tendrils that are holding him back, and you try to pike him again in the same fashion, and he kind of like grabs your pike and pulls it into the black cloud of tendrils as you're sinking.
Wait, he's got advantage, doesn't he? So it's not a 1.
It's a 15. That still isn't gonna hit.
He has
But
advantage, but he's fighting with a weapon underwater that has disadvantage. So it's
It's
a
still
straight
not
roll.
Okay.
And the straight roll is another natural 1. As
Okay.
the black tendrils grab your pike and it slips out of your grasp.
Bye-bye weapons. Now all I have is a dagger.
And you're stinking out of his melee range, which is great. That's a good thing.
Except for I'm unarmed.
Yeah, but you're
Okay?
thinking towards your weapons.
Oh,
Yeah.
am I? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that works. Okay.
You might
well,
be able to find them. Maybe.
if
you
you
roll
roll good
real well.
perception.
Yeah.
Think of how hard you threw them, and they're sinking down another 1,000 feet. What's the trajectory on that?
pretty far.
About as easy as finding a corpse at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
But then again, you might be able to hit up the captain.
Yeah.
Captain, save us.
Okay, Sweetums, what are you doing?
I am going to do a. Let's see. I'm gonna roll a second wind for my.
That is a good first choice, since you are like one good hit
Yeah.
away from death's door again.
And
Hey,
so.
that's a good roll. Anytime you
Yeah,
roll a
10 out of
max
10
dice,
plus 6. That's 16.
Yep.
All right. I'm halfway dead now instead of completely dead. All right. So with my attack, I'm going to attack this guy and hope I don't lose any more weapons.
So your attack has advantage, but your weapon has disadvantage, and you swing a 12.
Wait, why does my weapon have disadvantage?
You're using an axe underwater.
Okay. So I don't get the 25, I get the 12.
You get the first dice roll. Yep. So it's a straight roll. So you swing your axe, and again you feel his scales ribble against the axe. It almost feels like metal on metal there.
So the disadvantage and advantage cancel each other out.
Yep,
That's what
exactly.
you're saying. Got it. Okay, I didn't understand that earlier.
I think now we've got some more underwater combat. The players are going to have some underwater weapons coming up shortly, aren't they?
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, spear guns are nice. Okay, anything else you're doing? I mean, you still have your weapon in your hand.
Well, can
You used your
I
bonus
do
action.
2 attacks with my...
If
I
you
use
have
my bonus action.
if you have extra attack, yes.
So I don't have action surge, but I do have 2 attacks per round. But you were telling me that my 2 attacks are attack and bonus action, or action and bonus action.
So, do you have extra attack?
Yes.
Okay,
have
then that means the weapon in your main hand, you can go chop chop. For your bonus action, you can do wield and go in the offhand chop. So you only get 3 attacks. 2 in your main, 1 in your offhand is a bonus action.
Okay, so I can attack him again, is what you're saying. I see. Oh, I'm sorry I have to keep asking that, but... All right, 20. Finally.
Okay, dirty 20. That'll hit. Do some massive damage. What is that? You rolled a 6 with an axe.
I did.
How did you do this? Okay, as you see some of his bluish green blood leave as you start sinking tied to the rope.
I shoot him with my bile cannon. How's that?
Then the whole water becomes toxic and you both burn.
Die.
Don't shoot a squirt gun underwater.
I know. I didn't bring it with me. I left it. All right. That's the end of my turn. I'm done.
Okay. Captain?
Okay, for now, I am going to hold him in place. Well, how far have they sunk below him?
They've sunk about 10 feet below him.
About 10 feet below him.
So unless he does something like pull out his trident and throw it like a spear, which he totally can, by the way, he cannot reach them.
Okay. Now, if I cast a concentration spell, that'll screw up my talents.
Let me check. I think the talents is a one and done. It's casting time, one action, and only lasts one round. So as soon as creature restrained can use this action. So yeah, when it's your turn, the talons start withering away. It's only good for one round.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, maybe I should cast them again, but
you could.
I think I would rather do this. Oh, Witch Bolt.
Oh, underwater Witch Bolt.
Yeah, with advantage, right?
Why would you have advantage?
Because he's got the black talons.
That's exactly right. For one, until the end of your turn.
Yeah.
You lucky cuss. Go ahead and roll your damage for a natural 20. As the talons start to wither, the lightning pours in. And remember, with Witch Bolts, once you make connection with your target, you can just choose to lock on and keep it.
Yep.
And that's 11 points damage.
11 points.
He looks kind of hurt with that.
Okay. Okay. So, I see.
He does.
I will stay where I am. I won't move quite yet.
Okay, you'll opt not to flow down with your sinking compatriots.
Not yet. Or actually, I will. I'll.
I mean, the Witch Bolt is still within range, so you're good.
Yeah. I'll go down with them. It's only 10 feet. Yes.
Okay, as you dip down, a little lower, but the lightning is connecting the two of you, and its eyes are huge with the lightning.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And he don't like that lightning shit. He's gonna go ahead and because he doesn't like that lightning shit, he's gonna throw his trident at you, Captain.
Okay. He'll miss.
Will a 25 hit you?
Absolutely.
Okay, so he hits you for 7 points of piercing damage as the trident skirts across your midsection, slicing into your now corporeal so you can cast your magic self. And with the throwing of the trident, he is... Oh, god damn it, I can't. He's got blood frenzy. I'm gonna give him a
That's why he's
wisdom.
been kicking ass.
I'm gonna give a wisdom saving throw to see if he has the rationality to run away or not. If he rolls a 12 or better, he does not have the rationality to retreat at this point. As you see, the lightning has just made his eyes turn blood red. He is bestial at this moment. And with the lightning connecting the two of you, damn, he's gonna swim towards you. And he's gonna give you his claw.
This is the part I don't like.
Well, it's going to be a claw and a bite, but
Eh,
So, will a dirty 20 hit you?
definitely.
As his claw rips into your captain's coat and disgustingly does 12 points of damage.
Holy crap.
As you guys are sinking and watching the captain fight this thing, and this thing is just it's literally a berserk shark just going to town.
Remember, I did this for you.
As you
did
see
this
them
for
both
a dead
sinking.
body is what you did this for.
Wow. And then he's gonna come in with the bite. Will an 18 hit you, Captain?
It will.
For 8 piercing damage.
Well, I had 6 hit points, so that does it for me, and he's free of the electricity.
And the lightning stops. And what happens to you at 0 hit points?
That happens to me at 0 hit points. I don't know.
There's totally a thing for your guy.
I'm looking. Oh, wait. If damage is reduced to 0 hit points, you don't die or fall unconscious. Instead, your soul returns to the nearest locus, and you will appear next to it in 1d10 hours with all your hit points. Shit.
Feel free to roll a 1d10. Roll
I don't
low.
want to.
You might beat them back to the boat.
Oh my
Holy
god.
crap! Apparently it's all that salt in the water is throwing you off.
Yep.
As you guys see the lightning between the captain and then the Sahogan, and then all of a sudden the lightning winks out and the captain goes and you see this like void in the water immediately slam shut from when the corporeal body of the captain just vanished. As you guys are sinking down. Now the question is, what are you guys gonna do? It's top of the order. He attacked your captain.
Killed him.
Okay. How far are we?
You're now about 15 feet away, on top of the squares between you. So the height difference is like 15 feet, and then that many squares.
Okay. I don't have a weapon, right? He stole my other
You
pipe.
do not have a weapon. As you literally think that in character, and in the background, you see your pike is totally twirling down to the ocean floor.
Bye for
Faster than you guys, because it's hydrodynamic.
Okay. So Sweetum doesn't have a weapon either.
Sweetums has one of his boarding axe. The other one is somewhere down below.
I have my good boarding axe.
The magical one.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. It's great for you, Dad. I'm glad you have your weapon. Fuck you.
What, you were hoping you'd both be unarmed?
Well, why don't you swim down and try to find your weapons, dude? Or go up to the ship. I don't care.
Okay, can I swim down and fucking try to find my glaive at least?
You're still like 1,000 feet from the bottom of the ocean. You can by all means do that, but it's not going to be a quick swim at 15 feet per turn.
Oh.
So, yeah.
So,
of course, you're also
1,000 feet
from the top, so.
Aren't we sinking it faster than that? Because
yes, you are sinking faster than that speed.
Can I just like cannonball and like sink faster?
Well, you are sinking as fast as you can at the moment.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
thinking about 20 feet per turn.
Okay. I mean, I couldn't reach him if I wanted to. I could, and even if I was there.
Because you're now about 30 feet away.
Yeah, no. I would just be able to. I just have to attack him with unarmed. How much health does he have left?
He looked hurt. I will use the code word bloodied, but not like he doesn't look like he's about to go down.
Okay.
He is
I vote we run
bloodied,
away.
but he's not down.
I vote we run away very quickly.
I mean, he's berserk now, so he might hunt you down, and he swims really fast. You saw.
Well. Oh fuck. Kevin is NPC mode upstairs. Can we like tug on the rope to give a signal so they pull us up?
Tug on the rope that's sinking.
Is it not tied to the ship?
No, you're being lowered down. Basically, they threw
fuck.
loops of rope down to you.
I'm kind of lost here. I'm kind of at a loss for what to do. I mean, I can slowly swim towards the fishman. I guess we'll slowly swim towards fishman. One.
I mean, you can always use your action to go full defense.
You mean full defense? Is that a
Basically,
thing?
you go hi-ya and you put your hands up to protect yourself, and you get +2 to AC.
We're gonna hi-ya and
Couldn't he
say,
draw
somebody's
his
gotta read-
dagger? Couldn't he draw his dagger as well?
He could totally do that as part of his movement.
Okay, we'll draw the dagger, my little itty bitty dinky dagger, and
Does it do more than 1 point of damage? It's better than your fists.
And if you put it in the right spot, it'll kill a man.
Okay.
But
So
maybe
we're gonna
not
pull
a
out the
fish.
dagger and we're gonna defend. End of my turn.
Okay, you good with where you're staying?
Isn't that my movement? Pulling out my dagger?
No. As part of your movement, you can pull out a weapon.
Oh, okay. Well then, I'm gonna go there then. Yeah.
Look at you trying to help your buddy.
I haven't taken any damage.
This guy threw his trident at your captain, and then your captain went poof, so the trident is floating down to the bottom of the ocean too. So he disarmed himself as well. He was taking an example of you guys.
I don't think you should take an example out of the both of us, because we're terrible, man. Doing
You're just
horrid.
having a bad night. And at least you didn't get killed.
Yet.
I love that can-do attitude.
I'm almost unarmed.
I'm halfway down in life.
You're in defense.
I got a lot of life, but yeah, I'm halfway.
You don't have a lot of life?
I don't have a lot of life left. I had a lot of life to start with.
All right. Well, sounds good.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Sweetum, what are you doing?
So, I need some clarification. Is he still somewhat near the rope that is descending, that we are descending on? Or has he moved away from the rope?
He is 15 feet above where you guys currently are in this position. So, said rope right here, because it's on the net, that's how close he is to the rope. Because remember, your rope is going hundreds of feet up.
Okay.
He doesn't seem interested in cutting the rope, though.
So, could I climb the rope to go up faster to get to him?
No, because you're tied to it. You don't get your cake and ice cream, too.
Fair enough. All right. So there's no way I can reach him with my current weapons.
Oh, it looks like he's going to come to you in a second.
Oh,
Did you like
okay, good.
hold your action for if he comes to you to attack?
So yeah, I'm going to.
At
So
this
I
point,
do
he's
have a
doing the
scimitar.
Sahokin version of Berserk. He is not thinking; he is just acting.
So I do have a scimitar on my belt as my backup weapon. Can I use my turn to draw that and go into the Hiya with one weapon in each hand, a boarding axe and a scimitar?
So you're wanting to go full defense?
With a boarding axe in my main hand and a scimitar in my offhand.
Okay.
Yes, please.
So for the rest of the round, you both have +2 to your AC, but you're gonna have to just take it when he comes after you.
Okay.
Got some prison yard rules going here. Captain is
Right.
in limbo right now, going, "Where am I? Why is this limbo? There's nothing but a sea of fog and ships and spirits passing between this world and that."
You know what?
We might get back to him by the time he rematerializes.
I sacrificed my current existence for my crew because my crew watches my back and I watch theirs.
Oh, look at you coming back from existence with inspiration.
Exactly.
We no longer have any advantage. We're straight disadvantage.
And
right?
he's definitely going to go with the... Oh, yeah, you guys, you're at disadvantage because the weapons you're wielding underwater.
Okay.
So he is coming at you, and he is going to go for the bite, claw. He sees you're wounded and dying, and he killed the other one, and he's still confused why it disappeared, but you're still wounded. He's going to eat your entrails. That's what he says in Aquan, but you can't understand Aquan.
That's all right. I don't need those anyway. I'll get new ones. New, used, whatever.
So will 21 hit?
Good God, yes.
And then here come the claws as he's biting into your stomach like a shark, just gnawing at it, pulling out chunks.
Mm-hmm.
Will a 16 hit you for the claw?
No.
So his claw rakes on your armor and does nothing, which is good because he rolled really high damage.
Mm-hmm.
Will a 10 get you?
No, I am sorry, sir. It will
As his
not.
other hand scrapes against your armor.
I laugh at him. Laugh.
It's funny because, he's basically just mouthing you like a shark, and his hands are trying to grab onto you and just holding you as opposed to clawing into you like he was trying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that was it for his turn. He's on straight kill mode. So, Glyph, what you gonna do?
Stab me! Wait, could he grapple him if he's within range?
I mean, I'm pretty close to him, aren't I?
You could, yeah, he's right in front of you. You could grapple him. Just remember, when you grapple, they can still attack. It just means they're coming with you.
That's okay.
Didn't
And they can't get
Sweetum
away.
hold his action?
No, he went full defense.
Oh yeah, I did.
Okay, so can I grapple?
You can attempt.
Okay, well, you know what I meant.
Yep. So go ahead and give me an athletics or acrobatics, whichever you would like. And we will see who wins the roll-off.
No, maybe.
He, with his 4 arms, is definitely going to go with athletics. By the way,
he has 4 arms?
He has 4 arms. Didn't you hear that earlier?
I'm very distracted.
He rolls a 14 as you start to grapple him, and he just like one hand, flat hand, just pushes your chin, and you lose the squirmy because he's got spiky fins and shit on him, and those spikes almost got you.
Okay, so I didn't grapple, so I'm just gonna try and stab. Can I go straight for the face?
You can try. It's a dagger, so it's not a disadvantage.
Shit.
And a 25 will hit.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
okay,
no, it's an 8, yeah, because it's a straight roll.
So that's a negative.
Yeah, that's a negative.
Okay, I'm going to do the extra attack. So one more time. I feel like that's also a negative. Oh no, I got a 23.
A 23 will hit.
Okay. No whammies.
So, quick question. How are you doing the extra attack when you used one to grapple?
But that's not an attack. You said I get 2 attacks, not 2 actions. I get 2 attacks.
But you used one of your attack to grapple. A grapple is an attack.
How is that an attack?
Because you're trying to grab him and hold him?
But that doesn't seem like an attack to me.
And
It's
hug
totally
him and squeeze him and pet him and call him George.
Obviously, you've never been a teenage girl in the back of a car.
So the extra attack doesn't land?
No, because the 8 you rolled was the extra attack.
Well, that's some garbage. Okay.
But if you had action surge, you could try it.
Okay, well, I have.
Do you have any left? You used one earlier.
I didn't use second wind before, did I?
No,
second
action
wind
surge
gives you hit points. Action surge gives you
an extra attack.
An extra
or action.
Turn. Yeah, extra.
Did I use action surge before?
Yes.
With the octopus.
Yeah.
But starting at 17th level, you can use it twice.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm obviously at the 17th level. Let me just edit my character real quick. Okay, well, that's terrible. That went great. Time to go to a different... Father, it's your turn.
Hey, if you would have rolled one higher, it would have been great.
Yeah, well...
Got close. All right.
Close only works in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Yep. Okay, so what is Sweetum's going to do?
I brought my hand grenades. Sorry. Anyway, I am going to attack this.
Yeah. Okay.
Bad
Attacking
words.
is good.
Bad words. Boarding axe +1. Hopefully he doesn't knock it into the sea, because I would be sad. 10. It wasn't a 1.
It was not a 1.
All right. So I'm going to do my second attack with my boarding axe and not my scimitar.
Okay, so it lifts up its fin spikes and blocks your axe blow with the fin spikes. And then...
Try again. Ha! Finally.
Now remember that axe is at disadvantage.
You said straight roll.
I don't see any damage with that. Is it just me, or is there just a blank?
It's just blank. Until he clicks the word, it doesn't populate.
Okay, so it's not straight roll, it's always disadvantage.
Because you're using an axe underwater, yeah.
Oh,
remember, your partner was using a dagger.
Surely an 11 hits.
It is a boarding axe, though. It's made for, ship battles.
Yeah, on a ship. In the air.
But he's in Berserk mode, so all attacks get advantage on him.
Don't have Berserk mode. I am not a...
No, the fish is in Berserk mode.
The fish.
No, unfortunately, his bloodthirsty only gives him advantage on wounded people. It does not give him any negatives.
That's lame.
It's good for him, but it's not good for us.
You're going after Jaws in the water, and you're wounded.
Yeah, whose idea was this to attack this person?
Probably somebody dumb. Very dumb.
We should, kick them out.
Yeah.
Funny part is I had persuaded him to go away before we retconned.
Yeah. I'm going to shoot my bile cannon. No, anyway. So yeah, I failed, and I failed again, and
so pass your axe to Glyph.
So during the passing, it drops into the ocean below.
God.
I'm sure.
Glug 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 glug.
Yeah. So do I have? So using the 2 attacks, but I didn't use one of my attacks was my second. Action and then
your extra attack. You didn't use your bonus action yet.
or didn't use my bonus action. With my bonus action, can I use that to try and
Attack with the scimitar that you drew?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you've got it in your hand. If you want to use your bonus action, go for it.
All right. Oh, hey! I did something
Hey!
right! Hell, yeah!
You scratch him for 5 points of damage.
You know what? These scratches are going to add up because he's let's see, what was he? 27. He's done 38, 43 damage. We've done 43 damage to him so far.
And he
So.
still has more hit points than you right now.
And like 2 of
Oh,
which I did.
All right, so next turn I'm releasing
I like how you take the credit.
I'm releasing the balloon next turn.
For who? Who's up there?
There's people up there that are going to haul us up.
Dozens of people up there waiting
They're
for
all
the
NPCs.
signal.
They don't notice it.
They
notice.
No, Bone Tibia is in the crow's nest and watching for the balloon and nothing else.
And it's an obvious wineskin going sploosh, bouncing like a buoy in the water. It's very, very noticeable.
Yeah. All right, my turn's over.
Okay, Captain's still floating around the ether.
Cap, go ahead. Do your thing. Use your mind powers.
I was totally going
How
to
is
cast
this one
Thunderwave on him,
encounter?
too.
How has this one encounter been the longest fight, I think, to date that I've been a part of?
And the most ridiculous.
Let's speed it up as it bites Sweetums. Will a 17 hit you?
Why has he not attacked me?
Because you're untouched. You are not wounded. The shark is going after the wounded guy.
Yeah, so
okay.
I don't have my +2, do I, anymore?
Nope, you attacked, so you forfeited that defense.
All right, so 17 will hit.
As he hits you for 12 points of damage.
All right. Next.
Then his claw comes in. Oh, damn. Will a 26 hit?
Yes.
Another 12 points of damage.
All right.
What's going to happen when Dad dies? And I'm just kind of sitting there poking this dude
with a dagger.
With a dagger.
As soon
is he
as you
going
poke
to
the dude, he's going to turn to you and start chewing on you.
So, but if I don't poke him, he's not going to attack me, right? Because he doesn't.
He'll sit there devouring the rest of Sweetums.
I have another question. This is very. So since I was looking at the soul bound,
and I'm assuming a 10 does not hit, right?
No, 10 does not hit. Thank goodness.
Bound equipment. Does that mean when Dad dies? I love how I say when and not if. All of his weapons will return with him, correct?
Only the bound items, and I think he only has like 2 or 3 bound items. Everything else goes floating down in the water. So like his coin purse, if that's not a bound item, it goes sinking down the ocean.
Okay,
his
question
armor,
2.
if it's not bound, it goes sinking down the ocean.
How do we bind things to us?
When you have the ability to let you bind items, you write down on that power on your character sheet what is bound to you currently. Like our dear captain totally went for the snazzy jacket armor. Because, snazzy jacket armor.
So can we only bind, we can only bind 2 or 3 things? Does it matter how...
Read the ability, and it's based on your level of how many things you can bind with.
Okay.
So it's actually tied into your actual level.
How many can you do at level 6?
1. Choose 1 piece of equipment you own to be bound to your soul form. At level... Okay, no, it's 2. It's 2 at level 6. And then 11 it's 3, and 16 it's 4.
Oh, Lily's asking what they're missing. Somebody should type something back. Horrible things. Because Lily's short bow would be great underwater, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 2 things. Okay.
So Glyph, what you gonna do? Oh, poor Sweetums. Sweetums is you've got ichor and blood coming out everywhere. I mean, now that the captain's not really there anymore, you may want to like swim over here to get advantage to flank them. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Okay. We're gonna shift away. Or shift
At least,
behind.
because since you're using a dagger, that doesn't have disadvantage underwater, so you'd actually would get the advantage.
We're gonna with all of my heavy stealth.
I was gonna say, let me look at your character sheet. I mean, you should have some really cool shit at this level. Let me find.
But really cool shit, but
You're level 6, right?
yeah, I don't know. See, I've never played D&D besides like 2 sessions, and I was like level 2 in a different country, so we also had the the language barrier. So
Let's see, Glyph. He's Master Gunner, which means it sucks that you have no gun. Nope, you ain't got that glaive. You're great with glaive. No, you ain't got that pike. You're great with the pike. So, bound equipment. You can choose one piece of. That just means it comes back with you. You've got steady. You can move twice the normal amount of time each day before being subject to the effect of forced march. Okay, it just means you can move a lot. You've got potent strikes. When you score a critical hit with a melee attack, you can roll 1 additional weapon die. Don't forget that if you roll a crit. And Polearm Master. Don't forget that one if you can get your polearm back.
well, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Besides, I'm not really seeing. Do you have your crossbow on you?
I mean, I assume so, because it's
crossbows don't have disadvantage underwater. The range sucks, but they're still usable.
I mean, I'm right behind him, so
yeah, you've got him flanked, so there is that.
So can I pull out the crossbow?
Well, you don't want to range attack a melee person. I mean, you can if you want, but it's not recommended because you're at disadvantage shooting somebody point blank with a ranged weapon.
Okay, never mind. Stab the man.
Stab the man.
Fish. Stab the man. 18 hit.
18 because you're flanking him will hit.
Yes. Okay. Piercing damage. Oh yay! I rolled a 7.
7 points because you got that big muscles behind it.
Okay, I'm gonna do extra attack. And one more time. Yikes.
A 12 will not hit. At least it's not a 1, right?
Well, it kind of was.
No, because a 1 you would have dropped your dagger.
You basically had advantage. So, and your dagger does not give you disadvantage. It's actually made to fight underwater. That's why pirates keep the dagger in their teeth type of deal.
Okay, so
it's the
run away
slashing
quickly
that's
time.
killing you guys. Okay,
you're not in danger right now. You can
No,
whittle them away with your dagger.
I know. Okay.
Over the next 5 days.
I think that's it.
Okay.
Father, it's your turn.
Sweetums, what are you gonna do here? You have this ravenous, berserking fish man with all 4 arms scratching away at you. Its mouth going, and it's chewing through your midsection. I mean, you are gonna have some awesome scars for bone tibia.
Yep. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but since I have the Deathbound, the locust thing, when I die, I would go to the ship.
You would go back to the
ship.
ship.
Am I going? Okay. Am I going to go to the new ship or the old ship?
Now, technically, the captain said they took the mast and the name of the ship.
Okay.
Is that what you're bound to? That's totally character selection. It's up to you. You could choose the wreckage if you want to go down there instead. What part of the ship are you bound to? What has a carving of your rune name on the ship? Is it the pieces that were salvaged and slapped on the new ship, or is it pieces down at the bottom of the ocean?
You know, I never wrote it down. I'm looking here.
So then it's up to you for flavor text. Which one are you gonna go for?
Okay, hold on. To the specific person, place, or thing, termed a locus, and their essence is tied to the integrity of the locus. It says it's tied to the integrity of the locus. If the locus is destroyed or broken into a bunch of pieces, I don't know.
Well, as you as a person, where do you want your spirit to go? It's totally up to you, dude.
I
mean, if you just do the ship, the ship that is not sunk,
yeah.
Because I'll be fine. I've got 56 points left.
I do the ship that is not sunk.
Okay, so if you drop to 0, you're gonna go back to the ship where the captain will eventually be too.
Yeah. How long does it take me to go back?
Read your ability, because yours is different than the captain's.
Right.
And you're about halfway, so it's 1,000 feet to the ship. Because I think yours, it gives you a flight speed, and your spirit has to go back to respawn. But you're not dead yet.
That's
You still got
actually
one
better.
hit, man.
Yeah, I know. I got one point
see, Captain,
left.
with yours, since you're an intangible creature, you went poof, and you have to get your way back through the ether. Him, he just becomes intangible and invisible and has to get back to the spawn point.
Okay, is that how it works?
Nice.
All right.
I think so.
Okay.
Double check, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
I don't have it written down. I have everything in the text that I could find, but I don't have. I have Revenant and I have Deathbound.
It should be in the book, though. Let me look.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, I'm gonna attack this.
You have advantage. Thing. Your buddy's flanking it.
Good.
So what kind of weapon are you attacking with? If it's your axe,
I'm still using
now
the stupid
roll.
boarding axe because I don't have anything else in my hand.
Now it's a straight roll.
Okay.
That's better than disadvantage.
Oh, well,
that's a 21. That is better than disadvantage.
10 points.
And that is how an axe is supposed to work. Big chunks of damage. About time.
All right.
Okay. It is still alive, but it looks like crap.
Okay.
So
are you doing your extra attack?
Let's do it again. Try.
An 18 will hit. It's an 18 either way. Oh,
thank God.
Okay, this fish man is so close to death. So close to death.
All right. Yeah. Kill him.
I got you, Dad. Don't worry. I will.
Right.
I will.
Even avenge me. Avenge me, my son.
You know what you could do. No, because that would be an action. I was like, you could like shove him into me.
You still have your maneuver and your bonus action. If there's something cool you can pull out of it.
You can move out of the fucking way, Dad.
Wait, if I move out of the way, does he get an attack of opportunity?
It would definitely give him an attack of opportunity.
Can he like shoulder charge him into me?
If he used his attack to do that, he could do it, but Captain was sharing your power. Let's see. You've already used your second wind, right?
Yes, I've used all my abilities. My second wind, my action surge, and my touch of the grave twice. Because we did not rest after the last battle.
Octopus, yep.
No, the battle on ship.
Oh yeah,
we
that
didn't get to rest. So I used a lot of stuff up there. I was attacking high level people.
Yep. Okay. So anything for your bonus action or your maneuver?
If I maneuver away,
You can
he gets
try
an
to. Yeah, if you maneuver away, he'll get an attack of opportunity. Doesn't mean he'll hit, but he does get an attack of opportunity.
He's been rolling super good tonight.
He
though.
has. He really has. So, guys.
And his eyelids are shut like a shark. You know, before they go for the real bite, they close their eyelids. And he's just going.
Things I didn't know about a shark.
So, this is my bonus action, right?
Depends. What are we talking about?
So.
If you link something, it didn't come up yet.
No, not yet. I'm reading. I'm scanning. So, just.
The random encounter went south so fast.
Yeah, so fast.
It went south faster than a sinking cannonball.
Wait.
That's what happened with the bush too.
Hold on. So, my bonus action, I can use my scimitar because it's still in my other hand.
You can?
Right?
Yeah.
Kill it. Kill the flyer.
Try.
Kill it.
Please.
I can tell you, if you roll more than 5 damage, you might
don't suck.
live. Oh, Jesus. It's a good thing you got, and you're using a scimitar, right? Is that slashing or piercing?
You want piercing, Dad. Piercing.
Well, I
he's
don't
looking
know.
at the
I don't have the scimitar up.
Say
in front
piercing.
Of me. Let me look it up.
Just say piercing.
Yeah, I'm stabbing him straight with the scimitar, with a curved sword. Sure.
Who gives a shit?
Piercing.
We are underwater undead creatures. This is not in reality.
Right,
combat.
piercing.
Underwater combat. Let me check to see if the scimitar is one of the weapons. So making a melee, unless it's no, only the dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident.
Get our hopes up, Jim.
I was hoping.
Yeah, so cutlass and scimitar are going to be slashing. So.
Yep. See, there's the underwater weapons. You guys are gonna want to stock up on a trident, spear, or short sword, or dagger.
Yeah.
Can I make like are tridents technically two-handed or are they one-handed?
They can be used. They're versatile. They're like a longsword. You can use it one-handed or two-handed. It just increases the dice size.
Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna invest in a freaking trident.
Yeah, I think so too.
Since the weapon's attacking at disadvantage, but your friend gives you advantage, it's a straight roll, which is the first number that comes up, which is a 10, which it parries your sword with the claws.
Great. So my turn is over.
And then
Don't die, Dad.
Diving back into you to finish you off. It's gonna eat you. I mean, I'll be honest.
Gets 3 attacks.
For Glyph, it's gonna keep chewing through him after it dies to finish. Will a dirty 20 hit you?
Yes. Doesn't matter what you roll.
I rolled 9 piercing damage.
Yep. So I'm at -8.
Yep. So normally a player character would have to be rolling death saves, and every time he chews on you, you fail the death save. But you have a special ability. What does Soul Form do? If you scroll up, the Capt pasted it.
Yeah. So when you drop to 0, you transform into your soul form, and immediately regain your hit points equal to half your hit point maximum. While in this form, you are an invisible, incorporeal creature, have a flying speed equal to half your walking speed, which sucks. Vulnerability to radiant damage, and have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and something. And slashing damage from non-magical attacks. Within
And
15 feet of your locus, as an action, you can reform your corporeal body at full hit points. Your soul form can't attack, cast spells, or otherwise interact with the world if you drop to 0 points while in this form. Okay. You and all bound equipment are permanently destroyed. Okay, so I'm at half, and I am floating around doing nothing, and all my stuff, except for my 2 items that I have bound to me, are
sinking into the ocean right now. Literally, you pulled an Obi-Wan Kenobi and you went and
actually
disappeared out of your clothes.
aren't they still with my dead body?
Well, no, you change into soul form. So you literally Obi-Wan Kenobi, where he turns to nothing and his clothes are left behind. So you're now invisible and intangible, and you can go back and reform at the ship.
Where your
Okay.
clothes fall to the ground and nothing exists. You don't exist where your stuff was.
I mean, you exist, you just can't be seen or touched.
You don't exist.
And by the way, it's going to take you 66 rounds to get to the ship at 50
Oh my
speed
God.
per turn.
Lord.
You
Well, don't
could
worry, Dad.
dash, which will cut that in half, which is only 33 rounds.
Well, don't you worry, Dad. It's gonna take me about that much to stab this dude 8 times in the face.
I don't see
Because
that.
I'm gonna miss every single time.
So, will I get there before him?
Maybe. Well, remember, it's basically 6 seconds is a round, and there's 10 rounds. So he's going to be traveling for a while. You've got 7 hours
Yeah.
before you can reform.
So I can dash for half that time, you said?
You can dash for 33 rounds to get back up to the ship to make your body.
I am dashing up. Up, up, up.
As this Sahogan is just ravaging your clothes, your armor, your weapons. It doesn't realize you're not in there. It's just chewing away.
But if he's ravaging my clothes, armors, and weapon, they're still there where Glith is, right?
Well, yeah, no, they're still there. You're just not there, which means they're going to start sinking as soon as he releases them.
That's fine.
As soon as I stab him in the head,
that's fine. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm good.
And I will give Glith advantage because it's in berserk mode and it's just trying to devour everything. It's shoving his clothes in its mouth and chewing, thinking there's flesh there. And there's so much scent in the water, it doesn't even notice that it's just clothes and armor.
One more time. That's a 26, I see.
That's a natural 20, right?
And you're
that's
using the
damage.
dagger, so that's a natural 20. I think your dagger will do 4 points of damage or more. I have the faith.
Double damage.
I don't.
Double damage. 4 plus
That's
4
8.
is
That's
8.
You know what? Can I just do it again just to be an ass?
Well, go ahead and roll another d4. For some reason, it did not. Your character sheet isn't set up to roll that dagger correctly. So roll another d4. Just a d4, no bonus.
Okay.
Because on the left
with a natural
side,
20,
I found it.
it should have rolled the dice twice.
D4. Bloop.
There you go. So what does it look like when you murder him?
Okay, we're gonna get really specific. I stab him in the side of the head. And just pull. So the dagger comes out the top of his head and releases brain and weird fish guts. Fish brain.
And his 4 little arms do that almost spider-like curl up against the chest, and it floats belly up for a second.
Yes, there we go. You're much better at that. I got the very first death, and then that was it.
And the question is, are you going to shove the Sahogan's body into your net so it doesn't float away? Keep it as a trophy?
Yes.
It's a Sahogan. Having this thing's head on your ship, uber props.
Can I grab Dad's stuff?
Give me a 12 or higher on a dex saving throw, and I'll say yes, you can catch all his belongings before it sinks.
Okay. Dad, don't blame me if this sucks.
Hey, a chance is a chance.
This is the best thing about playing Undead is death is just an inconvenience and not a real character death.
Mhm.
So the items float away. You grab a couple things. You can tell me what things you are grabbing, like his magic axe might be something. Unless you
his
found
axe and
The-
his coin purse.
Those are both already bound to me.
that. Okay.
What about your coin purse?
Grab my armor, dude.
What about your coin purse?
Coin purse is bound. Coin
Okay.
purse and axe are the only things that are valuable on me, really. Armor is
I'm
secondary.
gonna grab your armor
Everything else
and
I can...
your scimitar because I need a weapon at this point.
Go
That
for it.
isn't my dagger.
So do me a favor and go ahead and give me one perception check as you go to the bottom of the ocean and you search alone.
Oh lord.
Find your magical... Yay!
Okay. So
I
do me a
Wow.
favor and roll a 1d6. This is how many
saw-
hours it took you to find.
I saw a 2 and I was like, oh no.
Okay. So you thankfully caught the wineskin that was part of the armor. He had it totally lashed down, I'm sure. And in 2 hours you find the corpse you're looking for. And you shake it and check, and yes, it is the correct corpse. And you stick it in the net next to the Sahogan's corpse, and then you pop the wineskin and let it go floating up, and you stand on the net. And 2 hours later,
Hold up. Do I find my glaive?
Magical glaive.
give me a perception check. I need 12 or better.
The 18 wasn't good enough for the
That was for the
for
corpse.
everybody.
That was for the very important corpse. That was the mission. You succeeded at the mission.
That's more important than your glaive.
No.
The glaive has returned to the sea.
Okay, well that's okay.
Unless
I
you can
have
convince the captain in 7 hours to go get it for you.
no. We're we're done with the diving into the ocean for.
Well,
a
if I
short
go
while.
by myself, it'll be easy.
We'll see. Isn't it? Yeah, it's time to be done. We're time over.
As your
Mhm.
dwarf bosses are like, wow, we're spending a long time sitting here trying to salvage. It was a pretty good ship, but just salvaging. Shouldn't they have come up with salvage an hour ago?
Can we sell the weird merfolk body for money?
You could probably sell it as a oddity.
Can we keep the head? I want to keep the head. That's the only thing I care about.
Well, a headless body doesn't get you as much as a body with a head.
Oh, that's okay.
Can he search the body once he gets back on the ship? I mean, he had stuff, right? His trident fell, but
He lost his trident, which makes me kind of sad. It was probably a cool trident.
It was an okay
he
try.
has other stuff, right? I mean, we had other stuff.
I mean, he
Yes.
definitely has like kelp weaved into clothing for him where he's got pockets and shit.
Okay.
So when you get him back to the ship and you dump his very unceremonious fish body on the deck, and
Next to my
everybody's
dead
like,
body.
"Oh, well, you mean your clothes? Because remember, there is no body."
Oh, okay. Whatever.
By then, you're probably after he's been searching for hours. You probably are back on the ship with a body, going, "Why am I naked?"
I am naked.
I don't mind.
Where your
Y'all
clothes at?
gotta take this undead nakedness in.
Where your
Undead
clothes
naked
at?
troll. Yeah. Okay.
So what do we find? Do I have to roll? Am I
What
rolling?
do you find? Nope, I'm rolling for you. You got
Please roll something good.
a
Nice.
ankh shell that has some liquid in it, and you shake it and smell it, and it smells horrible. It smells like cod liver oil. And thankfully, your Marduck comes over and tells you that that's a magic potion, and he inspects it and tells you that it is a potion of stone giant strength. Write it down in your character sheet, or it does not exist. And you find a bunch of gold art pieces, little, sort of like think Captain Sparrow's hair, where he's got the knickknacks and stuff weaved into his dreadlocks. This guy has weaved into his fins and his little kelp BDU vest. these little gold trinkets. Go ahead and roll me 2d4.
I was writing it down. I don't have the time to write it down in the actual game, so I just wrote it in a Google search.
Okay.
2d4.
So 5 art pieces, each worth 250 gold from different
Oh.
nations. Obviously, these are some really snazzy, fancy ones. And
How many gold did you say?
250 each.
1,250 gold.
And another little conch shell with some liquid in it that is also a healing potion.
Sweet.
Except both of these healing potions, you notice something is weird about them. And when you inspect them, you realize there's this sea sponge inside them. So that way, back in the old 3.5 days, you could drink a potion underwater if it had a sponge. So you suck on the sponge underwater. Because, if you pop the cork, it falls out into the ocean and you lose it.
That's a really cool added, like,
It's a
what's
good
the word?
story
Visual.
element.
I like that. I actually really like that. Okay.
So that way, whether on land or in sea, you can suck on the sponge and get the effects.
Sorry for the weird noise to my water bottle.
I was going to say that was
So
a great... Go ahead.
Did he save all of my stuff or just my ratty clothes?
He managed to catch your armor.
I saved your armor, and that's about it.
Okay.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, no, it's great.
That's it. That was a decent piece of armor, if I remember correctly.
It was split mail. I mean,
So,
worth a couple
5
100
hours
gold.
later, the captain forms back on the deck of the ship. What does that look like for everyone witnessing you reform your body for the first time?
It starts as a cloud, as a cloudy vortex whirlwind that slowly spins and morphs into the shape of my coat, and then my body fills it in with a big grinning skeletal undead face, and damn it, I don't care, a hat, because I'm pirate captain, by God.
You gotta have a captain hat.
Like
You gotta.
Is it
no
that
top hat?
tricorn?
Nope, captain hat. Yep, the tricorn. The
Until you're ready to upgrade to Commodore or Admiral.
yeah.
Then it's that sideways hat.
Or Duke or King or Ruler. I'm trying to get out of this business. I'm getting too old for this crap.
So, quick question, Captain. When you do reform, and before you have this, once everyone's got his things as shipshape as possible, are you going back down there for your colleagues missing magic polearm?
It's okay if you
will
don't.
I
It
be able
it
to
doesn't
use
bother me.
locate object to find it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is you'll sneak off and out of character say yes, and it's just done.
Yes, that I will then. Yes.
So when you go back to your bunk, did the captain put it there, or do you walk up and just hand it to him?
I will put it in his bunk. Yeah,
Cool.
I want it to be a surprise. I want him to roll over and stab himself.
Stick it under his blanket.
What do these humans do with pikes in their bunks? This is just weird.
Who's a human? He's an ogre. I'm a troll.
But remember, this is a human ship.
Yeah,
Okay, sure.
You go to bed and you wake up with a polearm in the bed.
That would be a little weird.
It's better than a bitey creature in the bed.
And I was looking at Polearm Master, and when when he rushed up to it. Oh, he never attacked you. Never mind. I was going to say you could have. The Pole Master allows you an attack of opportunity when he enters your space.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh.
You can
But he
brace
never
and then
tried to
run into
attack.
it.
No, but he did enter your space because he was between you two.
He was. That's right. You're right.
Yeah. So remember that for next time.
Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of the pike now.
Oh.
Hey,
It's
you got
okay.
your.
I never used it. It's okay. It does not bother
Down
me.
at the
I
bottom of
appreciate.
the ocean, that Sahogan female that your captain scared away is swimming up and finds the pike, and she holds it very brazenly. And she will be the new Baroness.
Ah. So we did some good.
Yes, I did just roll for nothing.
You
Oh,
did
that's an
just
interesting
roll
name.
2 natural 20s.
For
It's cool.
where
And
was
it's-
that last
What
time?
the heck is
It's I
the-
deleted the name of the pike, and so it rolls it as this very weird name.
It has to use a placeholder or it won't work. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to delete said thing.
I rolled a 25 and did a bunch of damage.
Oh, sure. Now you're rolling 2 14s. Where was that
Yeah. What the
earlier?
hell?
Yeah, where's my?
That's the bile cannon. Ryan's rolling his Ogren battle cannon now.
So I think we need to institute a new rule. No more random encounters. The bush took us out. The Sahagan took us out. No more random encounters.
Hey, we took out the Oni, okay?
Yeah, that's fair. Well, yeah, but that was important because
The Oni wasn't a random encounter. It was a planned encounter.
I mean, I'm not the one rolling ones on basic stuff, making random stuff happen. I'm just saying. There was a 1 and a giant octopus appeared. There was another one and a Sahogan attacked.
Hey, we beat that octopus's ass.
Yes,
did.
yes, you did.
So James, would I be able to spend some time with the dwarves on our downtime or while we're waiting for our next turn and buy some stuff from them because I still have actual gold?
What kind of? It depends on what you're wanting to buy.
Just
Weapons.
your basic underwater weapons, above water weapons, stuff like that.
Yeah, they will totally sell you, weapons at cost. So basically, the price in the
Wonderful.
player's handbook.
Yeah,
Well,
great.
I
Cool.
think we should wait to buy things.
I just need to restock a couple things, and then I'll wait for the rest.
Well, that's fair. Yeah, because if I have my glaive with me, then I'm pretty okay.
Because I'm just saying, I reposted the underwater combat for you.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
may want to have a spear or trident handy, because those are handy when you go into the water.
So spear can be thrown
Yep.
underwater as well?
Yep.
Huh.
If you read the little underwater combat blurb I pasted in there, it's got the ranged and the melee weapons.
It's a little weird that you can throw I don't know how strong you have to be to throw a trident and or a spear underwater, but I'm guessing you have to.
Literally, when you're spearfishing, that's how you use them.
Would a javelin be considered an underwater weapon too, or not?
Yes, javelin is on that list there.
I had a javelin.
Isn't that one of the documents in the document sections?
It is, I believe.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
I just figured if I paste it out there in the open, people will look at it.
I'm so tired.
This was going to be my lesson to make sure you equip yourself with underwater gear, because you're spending a lot of time underwater.
I'm totally doing that. So I'm going to talk to the dwarves. Anyway,
I want a trident.
I'll have a list. Anyway, okay. So, good night. Unless you
good day to you, gentlemen.
To add, James.
And you totally got the corpse up on the deck drying.
Yes.
So, quick question. The first mate's mechanical sword and armor, did I take that with me, or did you say I left that on ship because
I think you
time?
left it on ship because,
Oh, thank
The
God.
armor literally has a boiler on it. It's burning fuel to use that power armor. It's a magic power armor suit, not just armor.
I don't. I understand. So
Yeah, you don't take that into the water. That's
okay,
a
got it.
bad thing.
Got it. Okay. All right. So I didn't lose everything, is what I'm saying. I still have some stuff. Okay, great, awesome, cool beans. You guys have a great night. I am so exhausted. I'm sleeping for a day or two.
Oh, hopefully. I mean, that's a good deal if you can get away with it.
Yeah.
See, but Dad, we have to leave at 12 tomorrow.
Sure.
Oh, see,
Oh,
that's
weird.
not bad.
Complete different thought. I might have a job.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yay!
He
Congrats.
turned down one job to have another job today, so he's
Well,
getting
okay.
jobs right and left.
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
First job I have ever gotten in my life.
Well, congratulations. Don't fuck it up.
I
Doing
don't
what?
plan on it. I need money.
What are you doing?
It would be caregiving.
Oh,
Caring for
nice.
the elderly. So you guys.
Nice.
So you guys.
So basically,
Nice.
you're
Good
preparing to
one.
take care of us later on in life. I mean,
He already does that to me now. Since my surgery, he's taken good care of me.
the
I'm a
wife
good son.
and my sister-in-law, we always joked that with our friend Jocelyn that before we started podcasting or anything that we need to make a resting home, a old folks home called Looking for Party.
Nice.
And basically, the resting home is MMORPGs, game days, therapy things that are related to RPGs. Because
Very
Sounds
nice. I
amazing.
love it.
the gamer era is coming to the retirement level now. So I'm just saying.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Mhm.
just picture us, even like your generation and my generation in a nursing home. Oh Lord, I don't even want to imagine my generation in a nursing home.
Is it one in Salem?
Yeah, it's one in Salem.
Can I ask the name?
Aegis.
Okay.
That's the name of the corporation that runs it, I think,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Aegis is residential care.
It's not one of our. I used to work for a long-term care pharmacy, and we had a lot of. But that's not one of ours, so I don't care anymore.
It's a very small one. It's run by like 8 people.
Oh,
They
nice.
have like 2 or 3 group homes, and that's it.
And hey, if you're lucky,
Oh.
you'll find some nice grandma or grandpa that likes you more
Puts
than
me in
their
their will.
kids, and totally
Yeah.
makes you the estate holder.
Hell yeah, I
There
hope
you
so.
go.
Or maybe he'll find himself a nice sugar mama, sugar grandma.
Hey,
I'm not,
it's a great
You know what?
gig if you can get it.
Hell yeah.
Ain't no shame in that game.
Oh no,
All
definitely
right,
not.
guys. I'm going
All
to
right.
sleep. Good night.
Okay.
Have a good rest of your night, guys.
Have a
Night.
good night, guys.